Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening tonight. Special shout out, of course, to Commodus for sneaking in first and claiming the best seat in the house. But as always, a wonderful evening to everyone in the manor tonight. Shilamon, Xordon, Yomi, Koma, and Kexu, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful evening yourself. I hope everyone's doing very good tonight. I'm ashamed to admit, I actually haven't been awake that long. I told you guys I was on holiday this week, on vacation, and I've been abusing that privilege, let's just put it that way. Hey Yomi, hey Zordon, hope you guys are all doing wonderfully today. And Shilamon, good evening to you as well. I hope you're doing wonderful as well. I have been taking things easy here, but, well, I've been taking things easy. I have actually been working on a certain something. Yeah. I'm changing my batteries at a weird hour again. I'm always changing my batteries at weird hours. It's kind of an issue. It'll be okay. I've got the rest of the week to get back into a normal schedule. It's fine. Everything's fine. But as I was saying, guys, I have actually been working on something a little bit, well, I say a little bit special. No, it's not that exciting. It's not that exciting. Let's temper our expectations. It's not that exciting, but I have been working on something. Post, hello. I hope you're doing good one today. I have been working on something that I promised you guys that I would work on. I've been working on something that was... This first got brought up a couple of months ago, and I'm finally getting around to it. But it's done now. Those of you with sharp eyes, well, I could tell you guys, but why not let you guys discover for yourself? Why don't you go ahead and type in the chat !Discord, because I may or may not, well, I say I may or may not, I have been cooking, and we have got ourselves an official, finally, Helm-Chan Discord setup. I only set it up yesterday. There's a good chance that I may have messed some parts of it up. As far as I'm aware, everything should be working as intended. I can't promise that I haven't messed something up because this is the first time I've built a Discord for more than like 4 people. So if anything is wrong, by all means, please feel free to let me know. I would rather you guys tell me if things aren't working or if anything's going wrong. As far as I'm aware, it should be more or less fine. I've just there's one thing I need to fix, which I will do in real time while we're doing this. But yeah, hopefully we should be in a good situation now for it. There we go. That's right. Let's tick those boxes. There we go. Tick that one. There we go. There we are. There is something wrong. You aren't all in it yet, pilot. Let's go! Yeah, get in there, guys. We've got lots of channels here. We've got a whole Yu-Gi-Oh section. All very empty right now, of course, because it's just been myself here for the past day. Yomi came in early to help me get everything a little more organised, of course. But yeah, make sure to read the rules. It's all pretty straightforward here. There. Everything should be pretty clear in the rules. If there's anything that's unclear, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, yeah, the channel's all pretty self-explanatory, I think, and we've got our whole Yu-Gi-Oh section there, so if you guys want to cook your brews up there, then whole Yu-Gi-Oh section for all our Yu-Gi-Oh fans in the chat tonight. So yeah, we've got our Discord going, and, well, that's kind of all we've got for the moment, but, yeah, it's something that's, it didn't take me that long to do once I started it. I was just kind of really anxious about starting it. I don't know if you guys know what I mean when I say this, but do you guys ever get that feeling of, I can't start from nothing. I need something to jump off of, you know? Actually, a great example, Minecraft. A friend of mine recently started a Minecraft server, just for like a few of us, you know, a few of our friend group. And normally in Minecraft, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to begin or what to start with. But the seed we got was really good. Like, really, really good. We got a giant crater surrounded by cherry blossom trees with a village right in the middle of the crater. And we're just like, oh, yes, this is my project. This is mine now. I will work on this. And that's why I spent 5 hours last night tidying everything up. There. Well, if we ever get Minecraft server going, guys, you guys will discover that, well, I've said before that cleaning is my job and not my hobby, being a maid and all. But when it comes to Minecraft, I do kind of like having everything very tidy and very safe. It all comes back to when I first started playing Minecraft. I have a very vivid memory. I started playing Minecraft, and we're talking back way, way long ago now. We're talking, I don't even know how long ago, before the Nether was even a thing for certain. And I remember I started Minecraft up for the first time, I'm like, I'm going to look around, I want to find somewhere nice to build a base. So I walked for quite a while actually, built a base, thought, oh, this looks good. Made quite a bit of progress, made a little house, made a little mine shaft, went quite deep, found some gold, found some diamonds, and then I died. The thing about Minecraft is, if you don't know how to play Minecraft, there's a lot of things in it that aren't very intuitive, that you're not likely to find by accident. I did not have a house set. I didn't have a bed. In fact, I don't even know. I'm not even sure actually if at the time you even could set a bed as your home spot. I'm genuinely not sure about that. But suffice it to say, I died. And I didn't have a clue where my house was. I have no idea which direction I went. I have no idea how far I went. I was never going to find that house again. So suffice it to say, I started a new world. But after that, I made myself a promise. From now on, every single time I play Minecraft, doesn't matter whether it's solo, doesn't matter whether it's in a group, anytime I play Minecraft from now on, everything, and I mean everything, is going to be safe, is going to be navigable, is going to be OSHA compliant. Every single thing is going to be as safe and harmless as I can physically make it. If you ever own a Minecraft server with me, you will know where I have been. Because every single mine shaft, the walls will be flat, the floors will be flat, the ceilings will be even, the lighting will be perfect. If there is a chasm or a sudden drop, I will fence it off to prevent accidents. Basically what I'm getting at here is, some people play video games of a power fantasy. For me, my power fantasy is being an OSHA compliance officer. OSHA would hate your buildings. Sherlock, I will come over to your buildings. I will make them safe. I will make them safe. They will become OSHA compliant. This is not a promise. This is a threat. I am threatening you with safety. You will be safe. This is not optional. You do not have a say in the matter. So with that said, guys, one second. Sorry, guys. Still got a little bit of vent clogging here, so give me 1 second just to clear myself out, though. Okay, apologies for that. Still just ever so... I'm pretty much 100% fine now. But we are just a little bit clogged up here, unfortunately. Might have to take... might have to do a little bit of disassembly, actually, to try and see about that. We'll see. An OSHA complaint on that end of over there, how could you assist? Absolutely, we will certainly see him arrested for his crimes. He will be fined at least 5 dirt blocks. Well, I don't have the mental image of Yomi running around and moving random blocks just to mess up him. So funny you say that, Yossi-sama. The last time I played Minecraft, I think this was the last time. This was either the last time I played it or the time before that. I had a server, and I'm pretty sure it was just me and Yomi in the server. Just one day, Yomi got a random urge to play Minecraft, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll buy a Minecraft realm just for the two of us, and yeah, we'll just have some fun with that. And I remember exactly how it went. Yomi immediately ran off adventuring. And I stayed at home, and I kept things tidy. It got to the point where we made a joke that basically, I was the stay-at-home wife while Yomi was off going out and earning the bread. Yomi runs off, does the adventuring, finds the cool resources, fights the monsters. I stay at home, I do the tidying up, I keep everything nice and even, I make sure everything's well lit, I raise the sheep, I put up the farms. I am very boring in Minecraft, I will say that. I don't know whether I'd ever dare to stream Minecraft, because I think the things I like doing in Minecraft might be incredibly boring to watch. Or maybe not, I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating myself, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, suffice it to say, my Minecraft habits are peculiar. You like Factorio, so, oh gosh, Factorio, okay. Alright, Factorio story time. So, here's a weird thing. I don't really play games like Factorio, those sort of like heavy optimization games. I don't usually play those kind of games, right? They're not my cup of tea. However, have you guys ever played a game out of spite? And when I say that, I mean, you watch a streamer or a YouTuber and they're playing a game and they're clearly playing the game for the first time. And it might not be a game that even you know. You might not even know the game yourself. But you're watching this YouTuber or the streamer, and then you say, and then you watch them, and you're like, well, hold on. I can tell by looking, even me, even I, who has never played this game before, I can tell you are doing this wrong. I can see how you could play this game better. And that desire to see how the game looks when it's being played competently, or at least more competently than the YouTuber or streamers playing it, makes you play the game. Have you guys ever done that before? Because that was me with Pro Jared playing Factorio. And I like Pro Jared, I like his stuff a lot. But when he was playing Factorio, he clearly didn't know how to play the game. And I've never played the game at that point, but watching him, I'm like, well, hold on. No, if you do this, it clearly says that. Why aren't you doing that? So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get myself Factorio. I want to play Factorio. And I lost an entire December to that game. Yomi will tell you, I don't normally play kind of like automation, factory building kind of games, like that sort of stuff. If you asked me, I would say it's not my cup of tea. But somehow I lost an entire December to Factorio. And I mean, when I say I lost an entire December, it was bad. It was really bad. Like I was putting off things that I really shouldn't have been putting off things for. Lost the live stream. Exactly, yeah. I was proper lost in the sauce. I did finish the game. I did launch the rocket, but Yomi has forbidden me from playing that game again. And honestly, I think it's probably for my own good. I have touched it once or twice in the past, but to be honest, it's kind of the same thing as me with a lot of RPGs, where it's that thing of, I've seen what this game looks like at the end. I don't really want to go through all the steps to get to the end again, you know? I find it very hard to replay games that are lengthy, or aren't just like arcadey games, like kart races. They're replayable, but things that have like a very clear linear progression, I find them very hard to replay. Countless times. Anyone remember McFire and Ice? I can't say I do actually, no, I'm afraid. Reason like you got the whole planet. The funny thing is, you say that I didn't even have the monsters turned on. I am bad at video games, especially like that game. So I actually turned off the wild monster attacks because I did not like them disrupting my stuff. It's the same thing with like Minecraft. I keep everything well lit because I don't want an Enderman or a creeper showing up and blowing everything up. Just because, not even about the progress, I just want it to be tidy. Everything needs to be neat and tidy and look nice. That is my goal in Minecraft, and that's what I achieved. I remember actually, a friend of mine tried to get me to play, what was it called? What's the game called? Terraria, that was the one. I could not get into Terraria at all. But during my brief time that I spent with Terraria, I remember the one thing that I did do, I dug a hole. And when I say I dug a hole, I mean I dug a hole that was about as wide as my monitor, and just went straight down. And I put platforms there so you could go up and down very easily. That was my enjoyment in Terraria. I admit it, I didn't really stick with Terraria. I don't think it's as fun to build in compared to Minecraft. I think the things that you can do in Minecraft are a lot more exciting. But I can definitely see the appeal of Terraria, just not quite my cup of tea. On the many generic YouTube Let's Play channels on YouTube, half the time that game technically put on throat pain. Oh my gosh. I know that feeling. Game Grumps, actually, that's a good one. I haven't watched Game Grumps in ages. And I liked their content for a while. Eventually, it stopped being my cup of tea, but they definitely have that feeling of you're watching it for the people, not the game. But sometimes the way they're so bad at the game can just be very frustrating. Especially if it's a game you do know well. I think, well, actually, I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's more frustrating watching someone play a game you do know well or a game you don't know well. Because I guess if you know the game, you would expect to be, knowing more than them. If you don't know the game, though, it's like, well, I know better than you, and I haven't played this game before. What are you doing? I guess you could look at either way. Terraria's more an adventure game than a building. Yeah, exactly. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. And I'm completely on board for that. It's just not my personal cup of tea in that regard, but yeah. Funnily enough, actually, you saying that, Shilamon, adventure game, okay. Maybe it's a hot take, I don't know, I don't know if this is a hot take or a cold take, or maybe it's not even one or the other, but I really don't like the term adventure game, right? Now, I'm not saying that to throw shade at YouTube. I understand what you're saying, like the objective is more to adventure and fight things rather than to build. That's fine. But I always hate when games just call themselves adventure games, because that tells you absolutely nothing about the game. Mario is an adventure game. Zelda is an adventure game. Final Fantasy VII is an adventure game. All three of these are three very different kinds of games that you might not like one or any of based on the others. It's like action game. Action game is slightly better as a description, because at least like action game tells you, okay, it's probably going to require some degree of, mechanical skill or reflexes or something like that. But adventure game, I just feel is like the most useless descriptor ever, and it really bugs me. The worst part is I don't necessarily have a better answer for it, a better take for what you would call it, but adventure game in particular is just one of those like bugbears for no particular reason. Shiro, hello Shiro, welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening tonight. We're just doing a great chatting before we get started. We've got ourselves a Discord going now. If you haven't seen, down below us we have our Discord. We have a link and exclamation mark Discord if you'd like to join. Can we have it every round and find out? Like, true. Adventure is better suited for the title of the day. Exactly, yeah. It's more of a... adventure to me is more of something that, like, you do in the game as opposed to the game genre. That's how I look at it, at least, Because again, Zelda, adventure game. Mario, adventure game. Final Fantasy, adventure game. You could make an argument that Minecraft is an adventure game, and I wouldn't even entirely disagree with you, but again, they're all so different games that it just seems like a very useless descriptor for it, in my opinion. But hey, that's just my take. Not like anyone's going to stop doing this because I don't like it. Oh, pardon me, so guys, sorry again, one more vent to clear. I apologise. Okay, there we go. Whew. I think just a bit of a lingering illness from when I was sick in December, but we're okay, we're fine, everything's fine. Alright guys, so, I'm going to say let's get ourselves jumped into Final Fantasy IV. As promised, as I said at the end of the last week's stream, I have done some off-screen grinding. I've done a good few levels of grinding, because I think we were maybe just a slight bit under-leveled. So we've done a bit more grinding, we've got a few new spells, and hopefully, I say hopefully, we are completing it tonight. We are definitely 100% completing the game tonight. It's just a matter of how long it takes us. If we get walled for a while and we need to grind, screw it, we'll grind on stream, we'll just chat for a while. ID, welcome ID, hope you're having a great evening tonight. Welcome in, welcome. You just speak for yourself. Oh, awesome, Spidey, heck yeah, well heck, if I get stuck at any point, I will, I'd appreciate no backseating, but if I clearly get stuck and if I'm clearly missing a trick, I will not complain about a little bit of pointing in the right direction. Also, ID, we got a Discord now. We got a Discord. Exclamation mark Discord, or links down below. Yeah, feel free to join it. You're finally doing a last fantasy game. Heck yeah. We do, yeah. Helm-Chan is now open for business. It's still very empty because I literally made it yesterday. But yeah, feel free to peruse and post in the various channels. Heck yeah. I joined your Discord, but I didn't become true membership. It's complete. Heck yeah, sure. Awesome. Alright guys, so I'm going to take us over to the game screen. I'll show you the bit of grinding we've done, and we'll get into it. I also did read up on one thing that will help us on the way in, so I'll get you guys there in just a moment, okay? Please keep your hands, legs, and other sort of body parts clear of opposing doors, and I'll see you there shortly. Alrighty guys, we are on the moon. We actually need to move slightly, but to show you guys off where we are, we have done a considerable amount of leveling. When we left off, I believe Rydia was at level 50 or 51. So my goal was, okay, let's get Rydia 4 levels. That was what I was basing the grinding on. And I'm like, okay, that should be enough, hopefully, to see us through the end of the game. I don't know, honestly, whether or not we've over-grinded. I have no idea where the game expects you to be at this point in the game. We got over 1 million gills, so I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, we got a few interesting things. Rydia learned the death spell. So, that's a thing that realistically, we're probably never actually casting this, let's be entirely honest. Because why would I cast a spell that sometimes does death when I can cast a spell that does damage that does kill them? But for Rosa, we got a very interesting spell. We got the Holy Spell, which would have been very helpful earlier, because now Rosa can actually do some damage with spells, so that's quite nice. This one looks lovely, by the way. Oh, thank you, Zordon, thank you. I'm not going to pretend. I definitely took some inspiration from Yomi's, and Yomi helped me get it set up with a few things like the Carl bot to help welcome everyone in. But yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, I think this one is to fly? Yes, okay, so we actually do need to go back to we need to get back to this cave here, which means we need to do a bit of walking around. That's okay. I'll probably just run from most of the encounters on the moon surface itself, because I don't think they're even really worth fighting. And there's quite a lot of gimmick encounters here, like these guys, where they're just, you know, very resistant to physical attacks. I don't even think they're worth that much experience, to be honest, sir. We're just gonna run away from them to get back to where we need to be. I'd be pointing out, but you did a lot too often. Well, yeah, but I wouldn't. But there's, you know, some of the styles for how you've done yours definitely was an inspiration for me, Yomi. I will say that. I mean, you've always been an inspiration for me, Yomi. You're the best. In fact, you know what, Yomi? Screw it. You know what? I don't care. Yomi, get shouted out, man. There we go. Get absolutely shouted out. Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it. I'm pretty sure, I would imagine most people here already know me, but if you don't, do check Yomi out. She's my best friend in the entire world. A wonderful streamer. She's pushing for partners, so she needs all the support we can get for her to help her get to that. And she's been an inspiration to myself and a huge amount of other people. I would not be doing this if it wasn't for Yomi. If Yomi had not been doing, if Yomi had not taken up VTubing, I never would have done it myself. So I'm here because Yomi's here. So if you're enjoying me, what I do here, the very least you can do is give Yomi some love as well. I know when I hit what I felt was a good level in between us, I turned off the encast. Well, the funny thing about that, Spidey, I can't. You see, all of the modifiers, like the boosters, the experience boosters and the encounter modifiers, those are only in the console versions of this game. For some reason, the Steam release has never been updated to have those features. I don't know if there's mods that could do it, but yeah, rest assured, if I could turn off encounters right now, I certainly would. Oh, we got back here nice and easy, at least. Wait, hold on. That wasn't there before. Wait, hold on. Wait. Have I soft-locked the game? How the heck? Okay, I'm like dead certain last time we just went down here, right? I'm beyond certain that's what we did. Maybe they didn't anticipate you teleporting up. Surely they wouldn't have let us soft lock it. Like, because this wasn't here. Hold on. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's the wrong area. Hold on. I know what the area was called. Oh, doors in the back set. Oh, thank you, Spidey. Thank you. I definitely misremembered that one. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I completely misremembered that. Okay. Woo. Crisis averted. We're good. Okay. This was the one I was thinking of when there was a hole in the middle. That's what I was thinking of. That, or not a hole, like a teleporter. There we go. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Alright, so the good thing is we've cleared out all the chests here for the most part. We're just going to run away from most of these fights, because again, these guys are what we were grinding off of. They're not really that threatening. They might whittle down our MP a little bit, but I think for now, just going ham with and just trying to progress as fast as we can is the best way of doing it. The fact that we're escaping so quickly suggests to me we're possibly a little over-leveled for these guys in particular, but that's okay. I do like this music, by the way. I will say this game might be a bit of a short one, but that's okay, because, I mean, this is literally the last dungeon in the game. We are probably finishing the game tonight. It might not take us that long, and if that's the case, that's fine. We'll just do a bit of chatting at the end. Because, heck yeah. I have missing chests here. I wonder if there's like a hidden passage in the wall here. Yeah, there we go. I think I probably gave up on these chests because the encounters were annoying, but since we can run away from them consistently now, I might as well see if there's anything good. Dragon Helm. That's probably worse than what I'm using, right? That's an upgrade for Kane. I'll do. Need to reevaluate. Oh yeah. Well, at the end we are 100% reevaluating the tier list. Dragon Mail. So I guess there's a theme here. Dragon Gloves. Okay. So is this like the best gear for Kane? Huh. Well, you know what? Good thing we did actually tackle that then. I guess that would have been helpful to have sooner, but it is what it is. Oh, that was another thing actually. We got some drops while I was grinding. I got this axe for Cecil, which it's a two-headed axe, so you can't use a shield, but it's actually it's not. Wait, why is this? Hold on. This optimized to this, but this is the same damage. But Okay, we're just going back on the shield. Never mind, the axe is worse. But we did get a couple of these Minerva bustiers for the girls, which, as far as I can tell, seems to be about as good of a bit of gear from as we could ask. They do know their spirit and, actually, they do know their spirit and intellect, actually. That's kind of an issue. I should probably not actually use that. Makes them stronger, but you know what? Yeah, actually, I should probably have actually read what these do. Yeah, I think we're going to put them back on the, It's a big hit to the defense, but it does boost intellect, so I think we'll go with this. Yeah. Helpful for grinding, but probably not so much for when we're actually fighting bosses, I suppose. Bone Dragon. That thing looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster, honestly. It's funny how a lot of old fantasy stuff just looks like old vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. Okay, so... No, it wasn't this map, it was another map. There was a item that we missed on our first time through here. I looked up how to get it, because I wanted to make sure we picked up on the second time through. So... This time, we will be picking up the fancy sword that we passed by last time. Oh goodness, I apologise guys, I need to clear my events one more time, sorry about that. There we go, okay, phew. I think spirit and intellect are what govern how fit of white and black magic are, but yes, that's my understanding of it. That's normally how it is in Final Fantasy games. Yeah, intellect is normally black and mind or spirit or the equivalent is normally the black one. So I think we probably want to make sure we don't lower that because Radiant's kind of falling off a little bit, I'm not going to lie. It's funny, you know, I feel like a lot of JRPGs this is the case. Most JRPGs, it seems like at the start of the game, magic or summons or, you know, your equivalent. Okay, that sword there, I found out how to get that sword. So we'll be getting that on my deck. Yeah, I feel like in most RPGs, no, it's just a chest there. You start off using your magic and your summons and all your fancy... Wait. Oh no, I think we do have to go through there. But you start with your fancy abilities at the beginning, and then by the end of the game, I feel like in most RPGs, you just end up defaulting to attack. Like, your attack just ends up being the best option because it's consistent, it's free, and often does, like, the same or more damage than your magic. And I find that really weird. I think the only game I can think of, or franchise I should say, where magic still holds up in the end game is, like, Shin Megami Tensei. But even then, I know a lot of people that like doing physical builds in those games, so maybe I should be trying that. Maybe it's better than I think it is. Dragon kind of looks like Fossil Scourges. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. When I read Fossil, I thought you were about to hit me with Fossil Dyna Pachycephalo. Okay, so we need to get over to the left there. Like that, on the left you can see the wait, hold on a sec. I think this. Aha! Behold! I added a cursor. For our Smash or Pass coming at the end of the week. By the way, guys, for those of you that aren't familiar, on Sunday I will be doing a Smash or Pass Yu-Gi-Oh stream. If you have not already, or even if you have and you got some more ideas for fun ideas for it, feel free to send them to me on Twitter or even the Discord now. Actually, if you can post them there if you want. But I do have a specific post on Twitter for people to submit their special passes. And I made this cursor because last time when we was doing our when we did our robot tier list, there were times when I wanted to point at things and I couldn't because I forgot that my cursor doesn't show up in my OBS capture. So we have a extra cursor. Oops, that's not the cursor. Hold on. I grabbed something there. I don't know what I grabbed. I'm gonna undo that. Just a moment. Okay, that's a second. Okay. Yeah, so we have our cursor here, so now we can use this to just point where we need to. So this over here is where we need to go. We need to go to this bit here. And the question is, how do we get to this bit here? Good question. Well, as it just so happens, I happened to pull up a map for just such an occasion. So I'm just going to take a quick picture of myself. So we need to go... Wow, this is actually more complex than I remembered it being. I did look this up, but I've already forgotten it. Just a second. Down there. Down there. Aha! Okay, I see where you go. Okay, so we're good now. But yeah, we will be picking up that sword. I don't know how good the sword is. Hopefully it'll be worth our time. But you know what? If nothing else, it's another excuse to finish out the dungeon. Back again there. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful evening tonight. I think Magic in 9 has a better endgame, but that may be because I tend to use Vivi a lot, because Vivi is best lad. Vivi is best lad. Vivi is great. Honestly, there's only one character in FF9 that I don't think is good. Well, okay. There's one character I dislike, and there's one character I am ambivalent about. I do not like Kina. I think Kina is a very bad character. Not mechanically. Like, mechanically, he's very good. Or he, she, them, whatever they are. But Quina is technically a very good character. I just don't like them. I just think as the personality is very, very, very annoying. So this is where we need to go. Hidden passageway. Pretty sneaky game. Pretty sneaky. 2 iron arms, we're getting out here. Yeet. FF10 is very much magic until you gets us to your unlock max strength quick hit. Really? You think so? In my experience, when I did 10 recently, I hardly ever used magic. I pretty much only ever used it on like the enemies that really demanded it, but I guess there's different ways of playing it, but you are right, like by the end game when you get like a quick hit and all that stuff, like yeah, that is kind of just the win button. But those were really annoying ones. But again, we're not doing any encounters, we're just gonna wander for now. Doing good, and gonna lurk and such, no problem, make a gambit, have a great one. So here we go. This is a little teleporter, put this over here, and this will get us to the sword eventually. I was running away right now, but I'm sure you guys are going to sit here watching me auto-attack these boring old enemies till we get to the new stuff. We've already done this bit anyway. Well, we have got some monsters though. And it's the behemoth. Well, we know what to do with you. It's called Cane Jump. And Vidya, start applying Blink to everyone. Because this guy will counter-attack anytime we do an attack. So the goal here is we have Kane do his attacks instead of using our regular attacks. Wow, hold on, that did 1 damage. Okay, a bit more to Vidya. Can we actually just go all out now? Is this guy like no longer a threat? We may have over-leveled slightly, chat, not gonna lie. Entirely possible we may have possibly over-leveled a little bit here, but you know what, I'm fine with that. Yeah, doing 100 damage to Vidya. I mean, she's guarding, but yeah, okay. I think these guys have gotten significantly Gary. Amazing the difference that 4 levels will do, right? So weird seeing the Black Mage doing like no damage. I guess we'll go Cura then. Why not? Let's keep everyone a little bit tough though. I always enjoyed strength and physical building RPGs, but I feel the end game of traditional RPGs should make you feel strong no matter what you're optimizing. The bosses are the true test of the abilities. Honestly, I can agree with that, Zon. Yeah, I think a good game will be designed as such that any strategy is, what's the word? Capable. Feasible. That's the word. Feasible. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I think a good RPG should be feasible with any strategy for the most part. There's nothing wrong with having some bosses that are easier or harder if you play them so much. Look at that was piece of cake. Easy peasy. And level for Edge, heck yeah. And Edge didn't even die. Another protecting. That is for you, I think, isn't it? Actually, yeah. It's the lowest defense. Yeah, it's Video by far. Put on Video. I played 10 a lot over the years, and while I don't speed on it, I do have an optimized route. Use Luna as much as possible to get to Guard level magic by Bevel and its black magic spheres. Teach her to Luna and suddenly she's hitting the quad 9 cap with those spells. Super good for those to start. That's fair, honestly. You saying that, I do remember, I think I did something a bit similar. I wasn't using Luna and Yu. I wasn't using Lulu and Yuna as my main characters, but I think I did do that while I had Yuna learn learn like the Arga tier spells. And yeah, she was like absolutely ridiculous. Quick save here. But I think for most of the game I was using, funnily enough, for most of the game I was using Tidus, Kimari, and Riku. For a while at least. The reason being I always send Kimari down Riku's part of the sphere grid, because getting 2 characters that have the use command early on is really good. Alright, we have a sword here. What is the sword? Those damned by Zemus shall never bear this sword. Last time? Oh, Dark Bahamut. Oh, he's just coming right out of the Mega Flare. Okay. That might hurt. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Alright, let's start with a reflect on you. I guess we'll try and do a bit of cure. Oh! Wait, dang, I'm just gonna heal a little bit. That's fine. I wouldn't put you on do much here. We'll try the heart. See how he feels like about his regular heart. I didn't realise actually that Dark Heart was a thing in this game. I guess this is kind of like the first time that, like, a dark... Okay, he's deflecting himself now. Alright. He's flare... he's got the deflect strategy. Okay. That probably kills Lydia here, right? Oh no, okay, she's alright. Well, Mega Flare I think penetrates. I think someone's going through Reflect, so we should be fine with that. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. He counts Mega Flare, but we our own Mega Flare reflects, so he's going to Mega Flare himself now. Hopefully Rydia and Cecil survive this, they might die. Or it can miss Rydia, hello? Okay, sure, I'm not going to argue with that. Let's put a Reflect onto Rydia. And I think we're just going to start full lifing people and getting Reflect on them. That seems like a good strat. Now, okay, we can't reflected spells. I see. Wasn't sure about that. Let's get the heart going. We actually need some healing here, which is kind of an issue, because if he doesn't have one of those... Oh, I know what... Ah, dang it, I was going to try and dispel his flare. That might kill someone. That might kill Rosa. That's going to kill Rosa. That's killing Rosa. Alright, we might be wiping here, but that's fine. We've seen what he's about. If we wipe to this, it's not the end of the world. We know what this guy does. It's very fun that he counts with Mega Flare, because that means we get to just blast him back with our own, effectively double Bahamut here, so that's kind of fun. I'm not going to bother trying to pick people up. Yeah, I think Rydia dies to this one. That's okay though. It's fine. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll try again. Alright, now we know what's in the box, and now we know what he does. I think I had a Reflect Ring? Or was it Reflect Nail? I could have sworn I had something here that reflected. Unless I'm thinking of a different game that I was playing recently. Or maybe it's just not applicable by you? No, huh. Reflect... Maybe I misremembered. I thought I had like some Reflect Mail or something, but honestly, I've been playing Bravely Default casually on the side. It may have been in that line thinking. That's fine. So we know that he's going to open up with Mega Flare. I don't know if there's anything we can really do about that, to be entirely honest. Trying to see if we've got anything here that might help. I think so, really. I mean, it's just bows and arrows. That's helpful. Alright, I guess we'll just try it again. We've got a bit more of an idea of what we're doing. Kane's actually a little low on HP, so just top everyone off there. That probably didn't help. Alright, let's try that again. Down behind, let's go. Round 2. As you just endlessly bounce spells back and forth with both of you using Reflect. In some games you can. Not endlessly. But in some games, Reflect, you can reflect reflected spells once. So it'd go, he casts it, we bounce it, he bounces it, we receive it. Damn, that was still a ton of damage. Okay, we can pick up from this. Do we have any reflect items I want actually? That white curtain, perfect. We'll put that on Kane. I'm gonna try and hold off on we'll try and hold off on attacking until we get reflect established on ourselves. Because we know that if we hit him with... Okay, you know what? We're gonna dispel his reflect instead. Wow, he cast that immediately. That was not respondable. That's fine. Rydia can heal himself with high potions, I guess. You know, a couple of high potions for Rydia, that'll do. So be careful we don't cure her, because she's now got her, Okay. Spell. No more effect for you. Let's see if Bahamut is smart enough to keep... Dang, he is smart enough to put it back up. Okay. Alright, he ain't about that. Okay, that's fine. In that case, then, we'll put, Damn, that's really annoying, actually. I guess we could try and... Right, let's see if he counterattacks our regular attacks. We know he counterattacks Bahamut. We can't reflect that, but we can... Just reflect on them. Oh, Kane's dead. Wow, this has gone tremendously badly. Alright. Okay. know. I'm trying to think of like what we could do about this fight to make it a bit easier. The fact that the reflect only works one time is a bit of a problem for us. I might have an idea. We'll put reflect on Lydia, and then I think we just need to heal up with items instead. Oh gosh, Lydia might actually just die here. We need to cure her. If we don't cure her, she probably dies to the next thingy. The thing is, both our girls have very high magic defense because they are casters. So that's not too bad. This guy's really fast though. I wonder if I can cast slow on him. Did I get a effect on Lydia? I did not. Just below. Okay, please don't target Rosa or she dies to this. Damn. Alright, that's a what. I don't know I'm gonna salvage that one. So right, Helm, never falls. Dragon attack you every time it's his turn. It's not fully turn-based. Yeah, so in this one, it is timing-based. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I mean, I'm just gonna leave it on auto battle now because we're not gonna win this one. I'm gonna try see if I can hit him with slow because he's very fast. That's clearly an issue. If we can get slow to, you know what? Actually, no. Let's just test it now. Before we start over, let's just test it now. Oh wait, I can't actually. If I cast, oh, she's dead anyway. Never mind. Oh, Starblind did a lot of HP. I would imagine so. You know what? I'm going to save myself a little bit of a headache. I'm just going to double check to see if he is immune or susceptible to slow or stop, because I don't want to waste my time from that. Let's see here. He's got no weaknesses. That's to be expected. Stats effects. Here we go. Immunity, poison, blind, silence, pig, mini, toad, retro petrified, death, petrified, berserk, confused, sleep, curse, paralysis, and libra. Does not say immune to slow. So that might work. He's got 60,000 HP, so he's got quite a lot of HP. Zoopy, hello Zoopy! Coming by, say hi and take my leave. No problem, have a great fun. Is this some Smith ATB in 10-2? Yeah, kind of. Honestly, actually, very good comparison, actually. Probably most similar to Trento. Alright, we're going to try hitting with slow. If we can establish slow before he puts up his reflect, that would be ideal. This, oh, I forgot to heal as well. Dang it, we're going to lose like half our team here, aren't we? Oh, that's disaster. Oh, Chris! Chris, thank you for the bits. Thank you, Chris. I'm a bit of a caught off guard right now, but thank you, Chris. I appreciate it so much. Okay, he immediately put that up, so let's try and dispel that immediately. Yeah, you know what? I think the fact that I didn't recover might have actually kind of screwed us a wee bit here, we'll see. We can dispel his reflect, but he's going to immediately put it back up there, isn't he? Wow, Cecil, your heals are actually pathetic. That's actually comically bad. I need Rose's turn to come up. You know what? Screw it. High potion, Cecil. Okay. We need Rose's turn to come up. We need to dispel that, and then we need to immediately follow that up with... Oh wait, slow isn't even a spell in this game. Stop is, but slow isn't. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Alright, we'll switch for that plan. What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry? He just healed himself for 6k? You're not allowed to do that, you're a boss. That's our thing. Bosses aren't allowed to heal themselves. Oh, we're gonna die. He's got Mega Flare. Gonna be Mega Flare. We haven't got a Reflect up. Damn, this guy's a jerk. This guy's actually a jerk. Alright, I'm gonna have a quick look and see. I'm just gonna see what people. I'm gonna have a quick look at this guy. I'm gonna look at his AI script. Let's see what he does. So he always opens with the Mega Flare. In fact, let's just to stop myself from making that mistake again, I'm gonna heal up here. We'll fully heal ourselves with Settle's MP, because his MP doesn't mean anything. We'll go ahead and save. Alright, so here's what this guy does. He casts Mega Flare at the start of the battle. He always opens up with... Oh, I see. I see. So he always opens up with Reflect. Then he would always cast Flare on himself. Then, when his Flare wears off, he will enter phase C, where he does his heal. And he always counters a summon with Mega Flare. So it's only his summon that is actually Mega Flare. Okay. Alright. I've got a strategy here I'm reading. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try a different way. He is strong. He's a strong boy. I mean, this is like an optional boss, so I guess I can't be too sharp. Right, so this is gonna probably kill someone. Probably Edge. Yep, it's Edge. Wow, that kill... Okay, well, I mean, screw me, I guess. Kill my main healer, why don't you? Can you dispel the effect? You can, but as far as I can tell, that will... You can dispel it, but he will either put it back up, or he will, heal himself. Right, we need Rosa to stay alive here, please. Okay, Kane is fine. Kane is fine. We're gonna Kiraja or Rosa here. Please don't kill Rosa. This guy's so fast. What the heck? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can get our Phoenix down onto Rydia. We've got nothing to throw on Edge, so I guess we'll just attack. So here's the thing. As far as I can tell, he doesn't actually do Mega Flare outside his open. He does do his annoying Flare bounce nonsense, but the thing is, Flare is survivable. Like, okay, it hurts like hell, but it is survivable. So, we're going to do that. We're going to also have Rydia do her Asura here. Because Asura can either give us all Protect, or I think Reflect, or something. He does different buffs. Let's see what we get. Alright, heal. Okay, I mean, sure, that's helpful right now, I suppose. These bosses really are just massive puzzles. They kind of are. They kind of are. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big a fan of it. I like the occasional puzzle boss. But when you have too many puzzle bosses in your game, it kind of makes them wear their welcome out a little bit. And it's just kind of like, okay, I get it. But this isn't what most of the game is. Like, most of this game is not puzzle bosses. Most of the game is random encounters. Although that being said, actually, this game has kind of an annoying amount of puzzle encounters as well, so... I think it's kind of a thing this game has to do, I suppose. Alright, can we get like a Protect going then? Okay, sure. Just miss? Wait, hold on. How can it miss? Hold on, what are the effects Ashura can do? How can Ashura miss? It does either healing, it does... Oh, it's got a raise! That's the other... Okay, healing, raise, or protect. That's what missed. Okay, it missed because it tried to do the raise. Gotcha, okay. Alright, well, let's just keep attacking. And keep healing. And I guess we can keep Rydia going ahead and trying out her Ashura so we can get protect to stick. That could be quite helpful. I just realised we've got the 4 Fiends battle music playing. Huh. Ashura. So eventually Reflect will wear off. When it wears off, he is then programmed to heal himself for 10% of his HP. Dang it, Rydia, stop doing... Boy, I heckin' love RNG summons, you guys. Aren't they the best? I sure love when 1/3 of the time my MP has literally nothing. I'm gonna put this on fast forward for a little bit, because we're just kind of... Dang it, Kane's dead. Alright, we'll pick Kane off the floor. Why is Rosa healing so little? Well, was I using Cure on Rosa? That would explain it. Never mind, I'm stupid. Azura, attack. Rosa, full life up for Kane. Yeah, I think I was picking Cure on Rosa, but I should have been going for like Kiraja. Whoops. There we go. Well, I mean, Kane's missed it, but I mean, Protector's got to be helpful, right? I don't think you got to hope there's no second phase. We should be good. We should be good. He might take a while to get rid of because, again, when his Reflect wears off, he will apparently start doing, he will heal himself before he puts his Reflect back up. But yeah, I think we're in rhythm now. And you know, we can even get ready to get a little bit of extra damage in. We can't use summons without him counterattacking us, but we can use Quake, I think. I don't think he's immune to Quake. Oh, so let's go for Kiraj, because yeah, we clearly need to... Let's jump as well, screw it. Might as well jump. A bit more powerful. Wow, she's really not healing that much. Why is she healing so little? That's really weird. I don't know if she has like a stats effect or something I'm not aware of. But like, Kiraj is normally like a full heal. Any stats is now? Just protect, just what I'd expect to say. Huh. Where's the Fen for now? Ah, hello! Did you finish Spyro? No, we're doing that end of the week. We're doing Final Fantasy 4 tonight, we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow, Saturday Spyro, and oh, that's a lot of damage. And Sunday will be Yu-Gi-Oh! Special Pass. Yeah, still plenty more to go with Spyro. We've got we're doing the second half of the first game. There we go, single time's much better. We're doing the second half of the first game on Saturday, and hopefully finishing it up. I can't think of any reason why we won't finish it in one more stream, but we'll see. Now, this sword really had better be worth it. I really hope this sword is worth it. Okay, there we go. He's done his thing. He's done his reflect. Yeah, I can't afford to put reflect on ourselves. Oh, I attacked with the video. I need to cast a spell. Dang it. Do you have a Discord server? Yeah, we made it this week. Just got opened up. Feel free to join. It's still very empty because it's a brand new server, of course. But yeah. And if anything in the server seems off, if anything doesn't seem like it's working as expected, please let me know, because I am new to making Discord servers. I've made Discord servers in the past, but only insofar as, like, for me and 3 friends. A bit different when you've got one for a big community, so... I say big community. A community. He didn't actually cure himself after his, effect wore off. He just reapplied it. That's kind of helpful. So he's got 60,000 HP, and we're doing about 2k to, what, 1.5 to 2k per hit. I feel like we've got to be nearly there, right? I mean, that was 3k. Keep on... Hey, there we go! We did it, guys! Easy peasy. Literally easiest boss I've ever seen. No, I'm joking. Alright, let's hope this sword was worth it. Our trouble, we get the Ragnarok. Well, it sounds cool. Let's have a look, see what it does. I mean, sure, it's going to be better than what we're using already, right? Oh my gosh! Yes! Slight! You know, just a very slight... Very slight damage increase here, I think. You know, a little, 131 to 235. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that was 100% worth it. Holy crap, that's what's going to carry us now. Yeah. Do you want me to post the Villas modelling from Steam Worship Chan? Oh, yeah! I tell you what, Darth, if you said you made that yourself, right? That would be perfect to go into the, your creations channel. Anything that's like customized, like game modding or anything like that, that would be perfect for there. So yeah, go ahead and drop it in there. Perfect place for it. Well, let's just sleep in this nice little, dank little area. Alright. Well, that was definitely worth it. 100%. I kind of want to test the sword out now. We're gonna fight the next encounter because I want to see how much this sword does compared to everyone else. Alright, let's see. He was a jerk, but I still want to see the damage. Hold on. Okay, so Edge is doing about a K. Kane does about 800. Cecil does... That was kind of underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. No, let's beat this dragon up anyway, screw it. We're just gonna melee take this dragon to death. Can you use a gun in this game? Unfortunately not, there's no neutral specials in this game. I'm trying to think what the first fantasy game where you had guns were. I guess... So, in Final Fantasy V, there is a Cannoneer class that you can unlock, but that was only in the Game Boy Advance version. FF5 has a very, very fun job system, but some of the jobs were added in later releases. So technically 5, if we don't count FF5 because of that, because, it wasn't in the base game. I guess 6 technically has things that you could consider to be guns. Hey, it's Blue Eyes! Blue Eyes White Dragon! It's always been funny to me how it's called the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and yet it's very clearly not white in most depictions. It's clearly blue. Funnily enough, the Blue Eyes model kit they released, the Blue Eyes Amplified, that one actually is more of a white colour than a blue colour for a change. Oh yeah, these levels are making things so much easier. We might even just fight everything going down from now on, because we're getting near to where we were, I think. So, the extra levels can't possibly make things any worse. Oh, never mind. Silver Dragon counters with Paralyze. I don't want to deal with that. We'll fight a few things. Oh, right, gotta go the long way. Right. This way. Yeah, we can just beat these guys up. I'm surprised that Kane's doing such little damage to them, though. Maybe they're, like, resistant to Holy Elemental. Maybe that's why, because I think Kane's got the Holy Lance currently equipped. Oh, that might actually hurt. Hold on. Okay, no, that doesn't, like, spare anything. We're fine. We're fine. We're going to put a tabletop simulator mod that was not made by me, which is the main Venus case that was physically made. I'd say somewhere like pretty much video gaming. That'll work. Or either video game or tabletop gaming. Either of those would work, I'd say. Was that giant magazine? That was not Zeus. That was certainly not Zeus. Zeus is far more handsome than that guy. The timing gosh, that's nice. Alright, we're just going to use Cecil's MP to top off, because again, Cecil's magic is really weak. It's not worth using in battle, really. No, right. We're getting back to the point we were at. This point, I'm sure everyone that was here last week remembers this point. Oh, this guy! There, this guy's funny. We just auto-attack this guy to death. This is just free XP. The timing, sure was. Welcome in, Gosh next. We're getting a great... Gorgash next. My apologies. Welcome in. I'll give you a great time tonight. Just get rid of this guy. Anyways, we're at a save point here. I'm actually going to take this save point for a moment. I want to try and make sure I'm maintaining myself properly tonight. So we are going to take a quick little break, quick little advert. I'm going to hydrate myself. You guys know how it is. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes, and we'll get ourselves going. We're pretty much back where we were. So I'll see you guys again very, very shortly, okay? See you soon. guys, sorry to interrupt your smooth jazz, but we are back. If you guys are a good stretch, you're good take care of yourselves, as I always say. So streamer self-care is important, but viewer self-care also very important. So welcome back, everyone. And Stratos, hello Stratos, welcome in, welcome. I posted the main mod in Tabletop Games tab and the creation I made for that specific game in Creations tab. Awesome, yeah, I'll take a look later. I'm always looking. I do like tabletop games, like board games and such. So I'm always looking for new ones to learn. Psycho, hello, Psycho, hope you're having a great one tonight. Alright guys, we are pretty much back where we left off. So, oh, hold on, we switched to Edge somehow. Hold on, let's get rid of Edge, he's disgusting. Right, so this was where we were last time. This room contained the Holy Lance. This room contained the two fossil dino pachycephalos that we had to fight twice because I accidentally reloaded. And we're pretty much back where we were. I was wondering what's the name of the soundtrack you played during the break. Chris, good question. Not one I'm afraid I can answer because it's in Japanese. I will, however, put a pin in myself, proverbial, not in myself. I'm not stabbing my leg. I will get the soundtrack for you guys. I will send it in the Discord in the music channel when I'm done here tonight. Because I've got it all saved, but yeah, it's not. Obviously, I didn't make it myself. I'm not that talented. Shiji, hello! Welcome, Shiji. Welcome in. Having a good evening tonight. We're going to Discord now, Shiji. If you want to join, !Discord or just down below. Did I ask you who your favourite Disney villain was last time? I don't know if you did, actually. I can't really remember. But I can tell you. Favourite Disney villain is probably... Oh, it's tough. There's a lot of very good villains. I would say maybe... I do like Jafar. I think Jafar's a very good villain. I think he's very fun. Ursula has a very good villain song. I don't know if she's my favourite villain. She's kind of a bit lame as an actual character, I'd say. Yeah, I think I'm kind of leaning towards Jafar, honestly. Animated Jafar, I should say. Not the live-action Jafar. I'm sure the guy who plays Jafar in the live-action is a perfectly lovely chap. I'm sure he's a good actor. But I cannot buy him as Jafar. He does not seem like Jafar to me. Oh, Spidey, heading out. No problem, Spidey. Always pleasure to have you here. You have a great evening. Take care. Yeah, what was it? The non-animated, the live-action Jafar, to me, he's not ugly enough to be Jafar. Like, Jafar is a very ugly guy. Oh, this guy does like the reflex shenanigans, right? Wait. Huh? I don't know, I forget what this guy's gimmick is, so I'm just gonna like dispel that and give him a bit of pummeling. But yeah, I don't think that, no offense to the guy that played Jafar, I don't think any human exists that could be a convincing Jafar. Because you need to be, like, kind of ugly, but also kind of have like a real charisma to you, you know? We're taking you for Hades loving mobile home. Hades is very good. Hades is very good. Hercules is one of my favourite Disney movies of all time. Wow, this guy did not have a plan for when we removed his reflect part. That's very fine. That's very fine. Yeah, I would say, yeah, probably Jafar overall, but I think, yeah, no human is ugly enough to be Jafar and charismatic enough to be Jafar. The straight Jim Carrey did the Grease. That's not Disney, Stratos. Continue the rules. That's okay, Darth. I'll read them in my own time. I like to read rules and process them myself, but I appreciate the offer. There we go. Well, that was a hilarious and easy encounter. Well, we know what to do with that guy next time we find him. Just dispel him and just pummel him. Ooh, my shuriken. Alright, now we're getting to the boss that gave us trouble last time. I don't want to fight behemoths. Go away. We fought enough of you guys. We fought enough behemoths. Alright. This was the issue we had last time. This guy. We'll do a quick save. We can just top up with regular potions, I suppose. Make sure we're 100%. So this guy was the guy that we got walled by last time. This guy was the guy that made me think we're a bit underleveled. So let's see how it goes this time. And this guy like to spam some tsunamis from what I recall. Let's start with getting Nvidia to do Azure. Yeah, it's kind of painful. Yeah, double tile away, back to back. Very fair, very interactive. Okay, we'll need to cure out of that. Let's first full shuriken in. There's no animation. Why is there no animation to throw? What the heck, game? Come on. Alright, can we get protect? No, we can't. Okay, let's try. Can we group cast shell? We can. Let's cast shell. Because like that will surely that has to do something to reduce the number of tidal wave, right? And then we'll keep trying Ashura, see if we can get Ashura to put up protect for us. That'd be ideal if we could. Ah, I guess that heal does. Well, that's fine. If it doesn't heal, we can get Rosa to put up protect instead. That's fine. Really enjoyed watching her kissing me off when you said that the line. And then a line came since he held his thunderbolt. Oh, why did I attack that? I'm going to do a shot there. Whoops. Oh, okay. Here comes the pain. Here comes the pain. Because this is like a double cast. Okay, we got good. We got our Q-Arger up. 19. That's fun in the fancy. It's going well. So far. It's there's still plenty of room for things to go horribly wrong, but so far it's going okay. And I really wish I knew someone that did like animation commissions, because I would love to get like a redeem of that, but make it actually Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. That would be amazing. Maybe even just like a live 2D one. Like the art of Zeus exists. Maybe I could find someone that can like live 2D it up. No, we need Kira. Yeah, we need Kiraja. Mr. Hercules. Oh, that was a little while ago, man, too. We did, yeah, Yogi's Discord, we did, Hercules. You know what? I'm thinking this guy's probably weak to lightning, right? He looks like he's weak to lightning. Let's give him a Thunguard and see what happens. You might know, oh, you Spanish, you know people that do live 2D stuff? Awesome. If you do, I might talk you about that later. Because I know nothing about animation. Oh! Oh, heck yeah, there we go, we did it! And we learned Flare! Awesome! Alright, yeah, the difference a few levels makes. Holy cow. Masamune, this has to be an edge weapon, right? We could do Yu-Gi-Oh! Watch on. Ooh! Ooh, Yugi boy! That could be a fun idea. Alright, this has got to be... Okay, it's not as huge of an upgrade. Okay, it's not as huge as an upgrade as I was thinking, honestly, but it's fine. It is an upgrade. It's a bit less, a bit underwhelming compared to... Wow, that is a lot of... Wow, I was classing Q over there. Hold on. Rosa, get some echoes down here. There we go. That'll do. The muscle where yet. The Zeus meme today was my coke was my quick cards. Oh my gosh. Did they know it? I'm curious. I wonder how, like, in the public consciousness... Nah, we're not fan behemoths. We're done behemoths. They're boring. Yeah, I wonder how, like, in the public consciousness the Disney movie is. Ooh, Elixir, that's quite helpful. Oh, don't forget to remove the monster summoning sound from the... Wait, did they do that? It's been a while since I watched it. Oh my gosh. Hey, this guy. We'll fight this guy because he's very funny. We'll just dispel his own reflect. And that's it. Now he can't hurt us. He's literally just gonna attack himself with his own spells after we dispose of his reflect. I'm guessing that this guy probably does something bad if we cast magic on him, or summons maybe. But yeah, he doesn't seem to know what to do if we just attack him with melee attack. He just kind of gets a bit confused. Kind of got a derpy face. He kind of looks like he's got like... He looks like he's like really biting his lower lip in, like, but not like in like a sexy way, like in a way that he just like inhaled his own lower jaw. In the sub, the Dragon Jar is a monster. The dub removed all of it and made it a trap except the sound of the attack and defense bit. Whoops. Guys, Olympus would be that way. Yeah, this encounter literally plays itself at this point. I just have to hold, well, not even hold, I just put it on auto attack. Very goofy fight. We're getting to the end though, guys. There's not much more to go. Isn't that a thing that someone's like Fat Chocobo? Yeah, literally someone's Fat Chocobo. I guess it's a holdover. So Fat Chocobo in the older Final Fantasy games... Oh, it's this guy again. Heck yeah, we'll go around to him. In the older Final Fantasy games, the Fat Chocobo character had an actual practical application. It functioned as item storage. Because in the older Final Fantasy games, you had a limited amount of inventory space. So the Fat Chocobo character existed so that you could call him, and he would be your secondary storage. So I guess I gave you it here so that you could have him hold a bunch of items and then pull them out later, but, I mean, in the Pixel remasters, you have infinite inventory space, so he's kind of irrelevant. Rip Fat Chocobo. I know a lot of animation errors. I want you to be an anime that PCs ain't cheap. Oh, really? I mean, I respect anyone that can do animation. I have dabbled in an extremely limited amount of animation in my time. And when I say animation, I'm talking literally like frame by frame, in very primitive programs, animation. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember, it might even still be a thing actually, now I think about it. Do you guys remember the Madness animations that used to be very popular? The ones where the guys have like no limbs and their hands and feet are just like little balls, and they have like little plus signs for faces. They were just kind of like an excuse for, like, you know, animating neat fight scenes. I was very inspired by them when I was younger, and I used to try to make my own versions of them. They were very bad. They were extremely bad. I was about that new card, the Good Witch. That is rough. Madness, that's the one. Yeah, Madness Combat. Yeah. Like when I was younger, those were like the coolest things in the world to me. That space over there looks very conspicuous. Alright, if this guy wants to keep showing up, I'm happy to fight him because he's very funny to fight. Dispel. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Post. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. A card's either going to get banged or prepared for the most. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful. Like, I'm predicting this. I'm predicting we're going to be seeing a heck of a lot more kaijus and a heck of a lot more lava golems being main decked in the upcoming format. Because I mean, how else are you going to out that card, right? Like, what, you set your Dark Ruler no more and just hope they don't pop it? Everyone who I've asked about Hercules, the Disney movie, doesn't seem to like him for some reason, but I love that movie, especially these. I agree! I 100% agree. It's weird. I know a lot of people that don't like Hercules, and I can kind of understand some reasons why you might not. Like, yeah, if you're a Greek history buff, there's a lot of things in that are very much not accurate to the mythology, shall we just say, you know. But it's just a fun movie, just turn your brain off. Okay, this really does look like something should be here. I guess not, maybe this is where Fat Chocobo appears if we call him, I guess. I don't know. We're not fine here. We'll find 3-bit guidance, no thanks. Let's just make a big game base. Oh, neat! Awesome. Alright. We are now definitely further than we've ever been. We are definitely, well, we already were, but we're on the last track now. Zemus's Mind. Alright, I'm going. Let's see what Zemus's Mind can do. Oh, wait. Does it take no damage from attacks? Is that what you make? I don't know why I expected that, but... Okay, it's countering that with Protect. When I hit it, it does protect on itself. Alright, I want to predict something here. I want to predict that if I hit it with a magic attack, it probably counts with Reflect. Oh, that's disastrous. Can we run? Can we run for this encounter, please? Yeah, I kind of just suddenly lost interest in this encounter very suddenly. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Right, I was all now back row. I see. Alright, well, Cecil, go ahead and just plug one off. There we go. Newgrounds was my jam because I couldn't afford games. Honestly, same. I played the heck out of Newgrounds stuff, or oh my gosh, not Newgrounds, but who here remembers? I say remembers. I think you can technically still play it. Who remembers Adventure Quest? Anyone play Adventure Quest in the chat? Like, yeah, it really wasn't that good, but I did love it. Okay, we're gonna try something. We'll try casting a spell and see how it responds to Bahamut. Okay, that's fine. We can assume you. Oh wait, he just killed himself. Never mind. Right, if he attacks, he heals you. I want to see what it does when I cast a Bahamut on it. Okay, sure. Okay, will you get mad at us for doing this and counterattack with something nasty, or are you just going to cast like a barrier? Okay, alright, so that's the strat. Okay, he just gets mad if you attack him, I suppose. Alright, well, okay. I really glad we didn't do that. We'll go Bahamut again. Bahamut. Wow, Edge is dead. Rip Edge. Take a shot, everyone. First Edge death of the stream. It was bound to happen eventually. Didn't think it was going to be by our own party, but you know, there it is. This thing's kind of tanky. I don't care for it being tanky like this. Right, Cecil just assume a cane so he stops beating you up. We'll find. I'm going to finish this fight, but I think we'll run if this guy shows again because he's kind of annoying. And we're kind of using our resources a little bit here. You know what? I think Odin works. Screw it, let's try it. Let's try it. We won't know if Odin works if we don't try it. Probably not, because, as always, instant death spells never work on anything you care about them working on, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, of course. Doesn't work. Womp womp. Maybe Holy. Let's see what Holy does. Let's assume you stop beating up our own guys. And go behind. Okay, alright. 3 weeks of Holy. Good to know. Unfortunately, we used quite a lot of MP there. I don't think that fight's really worth taking if we see it again. Let's just pick up Edge. And then Cecil can do the rest of the healing. Pick it up. The thing I don't like is the design of Haze. I like his character arc and everything, but the design could have been better. It's an okay design. It's fine. I mean, it definitely feels very, oh. This feels very climactic. This feels very, very final bossish. Oh. Cutscene. Go Bears! Fusoya! Oh my god, look at Chibi Golbez. I love the Chibi Golbez fight, it's so good. I'm not controlling this by the way, it's all automated. One of these scripted encounters. Wait, he gets to cast slow? We didn't get to cast slow. Maybe slow's a white magic spell. I didn't even think to look for slow being a white magic spell. I just assumed it was going to be black. You see that new dragon spell that works like Senate Stitch when it jumps constantly goes called Dragon D's Nuts across your field. Got him. Got him! Oh, this is just kind of happening. Ah, now, cast Meteor! Sure, why not? I am ready! How futile. Double Meteor! What nice, the body dies, but the spirit lives on. Oh! Alright, look at that, the fire boss got beaten for us, that's handy. Well, we'll take that, I mean, I was better to fight the guy, but, you know, sure, I'll take it. The face plant sound effect. We did it! You have so much strength that it is a shame someone's had control over you. Alright! All of you have come! Yeah, we were 1 second too late. I was supposed to take care of him. Shut up, Edge. Cecil. Cecil. Oh. Wiggle, wiggle. Turn to a pile of goo? Oh, there's a fire. I am evil. I am the hatred of Zemus. I am... Alright. I am possibly about to blow some of you guys' mind here. This character here, this name here, this name, whoops, hold on, got the wrong thing. Oopsie doopsie. This thing right here, this name right up here. I am possibly about to blow your mind on how this name is pronounced. Because in Final Fantasy XIV, this name gets said aloud. My entire life, up until last year, if you'd asked me, I would have called this character Zeromus. It's actually called Zeromus. The zero part isn't even like, it's not even, it's Zeromus. So there we go. Chain walk. His death causes hatred to grow. We have made him stronger. Oh no, if we strike him down, he becomes stronger than we will ever imagine. Zeros, no, now you are Zeromus. This time I will see to it that you are completely destroyed. It's time for you to disappear. Got the music there. Also, I can't. Okay, I cannot pass this sprite. What I mean is, Zeromus' sprite. I cannot tell you what this is. It honestly looks to me like a ball of hair. I think it has eyes. Like on my cursor. I think these are the eyes. Like there's like some little red dots here. But anyway, you chose the dark path. The crystal cannot cleanse your sins. You are bound forever by darkness. Die! You must die! Well, that just happened. Suffer! Die! My hatred will continue until all is destroyed. It's your turn. Come, join me in hell! Elder! Just all the others are in danger. We can tell this because we can see the moon from here. So I see, apparently. Now it is the time to pray for them. Pray for them and this planet. Hallam, Pollum, we must gather everyone's prayers and send them to Cecil. Cecil, please take my strength. I'm gonna kill the whole lot if you don't come back safe. Please return to us safely. Do it for this land. We've had our support. We pray for you as well. Come on. The Sir Cecil for everyone. Moon, I call out to you. Please accept our prayers. And then the elder just does a Sailor Moon transformation. The power of friendship brings us back to life. Gomez! You must use this. Received crystal. Zeromus, I won't lose, I can't! I don't know, I mean, I can just cast Meteor. Hey there! Hello there. Let us help you. Their prayers give you life. Our friendship. Oh, I don't even have full life. Don't give up! Oh, Tan's here! He recovered from being dead. Good for him. Trust in your power. Their prayers give you strength. Friendship beam, let's go! Keep your focus. Don't die on us. Their prayers give you vitality. The Cecil, apparently. You must prevail. Cecil, my brother. Give the holy power within you to the crystal. Zeromus, show your true self. Their prayers give you holy power. Some of your prayers have given us some MP. We're a little low. Oh. He wiggled. Time distortion. All magic has been nullified. Okay. I think we have to actually use... Yeah, we have to use the crystal. Zeromus reveals his true form. That's a face that only a mother can love. Alright, well, from a shuriken. Protect. Attack. Sure. We should have done something different, but that's okay. Oh yeah. Boss music, let's go. He's wiggling. He's doing the wiggles. Oh, this track is so good. This track is so good. Yikes, that hurt. Oof, oof. Okay, Kuraja. Attack. Kuraja is really not even doing full heals. You know what? We're gonna go Assure Heads. We need to get some more heals here. Please heal. That was not the... That was Protect. I guess that's okay. Will that chance get... Oh, Rosa has no MP. Give an elixir to Rosa because she cannot cast any spells right now. Yikes. Okay, well, we needed that. Let's go Shiraja. Let's pick up Rydio the Face down. Okay, that big bang is a nasty attack. I'm wondering if Shell would help with it. Uh-oh, black hole. All magic has been nullified. Okay, okay, so he does not want us casting that. Gotcha. Okay, let's start with the Fuma. Attack. Okay. He likes his wiggles. Alright, I don't think he wants us to cast any defensive buffs. What we can probably do is... Rydia has got... Sylph does a little bit of damage and heals us. Let's try that. Please don't kill Rydia. That was the one thing I specifically asked you to not do. Bio? Oh, that's even more bad. Oh. Well done. Well done. I don't wish to sound cynical, but, I think we're about to die here, gentlemen. Yep, that's gonna be lethal. That's unfortunate. That guy's a jerk. And unfortunately, that is not scripted either. That is actually an encounter we had to win. I want to look at Rosa's gear real quick, because I don't know why. I feel like her. Let me just check her mind stat. 60. And that's pretty good. It's higher than that. It feels like her magic isn't healing that much for some reason. Alright, well, let me just check a thing real quick. As I've said before, I'm not above using a walkthrough to help me understand a few things if I'm missing a trick here. So I just want to make sure that I'm not missing a trick here. Just in case. Just in case. Where's his fight details here? Here we go. No, he doesn't have a healing debuff. That's a weird thing. I don't know why why her healing just not doing much. Okay, so apparently he absorbs all elements. We didn't find that out, but apparently that is a thing he does. A quick look-see here. The time we got to grind more. If we have to grind more, we will grind. But I'm gonna look-see. I just want to see if there's anything I've missed for attacking. Well, he counters black magic and holy with flare, apparently. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. There's a hidden mechanic here. So I'm gonna read this out loud, because this is actually, like, I don't know how you're meant to figure this out, but the shaking was relevant. So here's what it says here. When Zeromus begins to shake, it means he is preparing to use Big Bang. That was the attack that did a ton of damage. Using a white magic, black magic spell or item that actually hit Zeromus will trigger a counter flare. If the player does it after he shakes, he will lose some of his intellect. Doing this will nerf the upcoming Big Bang. If he shakes again, his intellect stat will be restored to normal. So the player will get a free shot the first time around before the first Big Bang. Gotcha. So, in other words, he will shake, and after he shakes, we have to hit him with some sort of magic, and then he'll counter attack with flare, which is going to probably hurt, but by doing so, it will lower the amount of damage that he does with his Big Bang attack. Okay, I'm glad we looked that up, because I don't think I would have figured that out on my own. Luminous, hello Luminous, welcome in. You arrived just in time for round 2 of the boss fight. I've got to sit through this whole thing again. Alright, well, let's be careful, guys. Why are these bosses' puzzles true? Why is there an unskippable cutscene battle before the final boss as well? We can't do anything, we just have to sit here and wait. Like, I literally am hands off the controller right now, so. But welcome in, Luminous. Hope you're having a good one. We got a Discord coming now. If you want to join the Discord, ! Discord. We just made it literally yesterday. This is what 90s RPGs did to pad out time. I disagree, Stratos. I actually disagree with you on that. And here's my reason why I disagree with you that. FF1, 2, and 3 have no puzzle bosses like this. There's like one or two bosses where they've got like a bit of a gimmick insofar as, oh, this boss absorbs magic, perhaps. But this game is way worse in the bosses being puzzles by comparison. Especially on RRR. I haven't made the RRR redeem yet. You guys got a free one last week in the Spyro stream, so I am going to make one. Apparently, I guess there's demand for it. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I will be making one of those soon. I'll make sure I've got something to go with, like an animation or something. Here's a question. Here's a question I wonder. If I make an RRR redeem, if I do it like the class change ones, where we make a Yu-Gi-Oh card, would forcing me to be an RRR count as a quick play spell, or would it be a trap card? I guess you can see either way. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of blitz through the dial since we've already done this one time. Yeah, sometimes puzzles are easy. This one's just 10 and up. Spell speed 4. Counter trap, got it. Definitely a trap. Well, at least we get to see the cool meteor animation again, I suppose. Not how you absorb meteor, though. That's one of those weird things in games, right? When you have, like, a, what's the word? Like, when an enemy absorbs an element that isn't something that's, you know, typically what you think of them, how do you absorb it? Like, how do you absorb physical? You know? How do you absorb, like, pierce? I never quite understood how, like, what is going on in-game, like, in flavor when that happens, you know? It's a strange one. Anyway, now that we know what we're doing, I'm feeling confident about our odds here. I think it's just that we just didn't understand what was going on with the gimmick.
Failure.
But yeah, they kind of did, didn't they? Imagine, like, just casting Meteor and just doing nothing with it. Back in Discord, I'm going to instant become public and have rate your... Ah, thank you, Nancy! Hopefully. I would love to get a chance to do some gaming with you guys and do some, like, tabletop games and such. Didn't do it last time. Fair, Darth. Yeah, it's fair. It's completely fair. Good timing. Alright, you got me to read it last time, I'll do it again. I think we did do that grinding though, right? Like, I mean, yeah, we lost that first try, but imagine if we hadn't done that grinding. See what I might do? I'm going to try and throw some elixirs at Rydia and Rosa ahead of time, because I don't know. I don't think the battle starts for real until we actually use the crystal. So I think we can use it as a time to fill out ATB bars and also restore Rosa and Rydia's MP. Which I probably should have done before the battle started in the first place, like before we picked up the cutscene, but it's okay. Oh yeah, I've seen a little bit of Villainous Darth. I haven't played it myself yet, but I do know a little bit of it. I say they do. Earlier today I saw a kid at school next to the fingerprint place because he ate dry Kool-Aid powder. That's I guess that's a thing you can do? I know a kid that ate Jello. When I say ate Jello, I mean, you know, like the Jello blocks that you're meant to like melt in boiling water to make Jello, like, you know, Jello. He ate those, just like chomp, just as a block. I don't know why he did it, but it was a thing he did. All right, got our full heal from our besties here. So let's go ahead and yeah, we're gonna save. Right, so there's the shake. And distortion, which does nullify our magic. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use a elixir for Rosa. We'll use an elixir for Rydia. And then we'll have Cecil go ahead and throw out the crystal. And that will reveal the Zeromus. Yeah. This is a very cool sprite. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Oh, he didn't shake, he didn't shake. Let's just hit him with a bio. I'm gonna hold Rose's turn. Okay, yeah, there's a counter flare, that's what we wanted to say. Yikes, that hurts! Okay, cure Raja for Vidya immediately. Maybe we don't have Vidya be the one to trigger the counter flares. Wait a second. Wait, if we put... I wonder, if we put Reflect on Vidya... Oh, that's brilliant, I have a strat. Okay, Rosa, Kiraja. Kane... No, you can't do it, it's Vidya does it. Rai Fuma. Vidya, go ahead and... Do we have that Reflect item still? Do we use that? I don't know if we actually used that in the final button of the fight or not. We might have used it. Reflect. Perfect. Reflect yourself. Then, when he shakes, Lydia can attack him with magic. He will counter-attack with Flare, and will bounce the Flare back onto him. Oh, right, he has that nullifies it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we'll bio him then. We'll bio him for another Fuma. Get ready with the Kiraja for Lydia, because she's going to get hit with that. Oh my gosh, that was brutal. That was just... Okay. That just kind of happened. I was never surviving that. Alright, okay, I guess the counter flow, we just have to accept that someone's going to die. And I think Lydia's going to be you, because you're kind of... not very good. That's not great. We're going to need to trigger the counter flow now. With someone. Let's have Kane... Toss. Oh, dang it, he got the big bang out. That's disastrous. That's not going to be good. Okay, we survived. We're good. It's still good. Okay, attack. Bio. Oh, that's going to be brutal. That's going to kill everyone, isn't it? Damn, that bio hits so hard. What in the heck? Why does bio hit so hard? It's not even the big bang that's getting me, it was the bio. Huh. I mean, I don't know what to do at this point, so I just have to kind of die at this point. Even if I use the trigger thing, the bio does so much damage. Damn it! Really annoying because now we have to sit through the blooming dialogue again. Alright, let's have a look. Let's look closer at the walkthrough then. At the guide, let's see what people say about it. Da-da-da-da-da. How much HP has he got? He's got... Wait a second, hold on. Has this guy got multiple phases? Wait, what? Like, trying to process this a moment here. Trying to work out what the heck is going on. Okay, so he just casts Bio after Big Bang. Apparently he's level 63. And we're level 58. Are we really gonna have to grind for this guy? I don't want to, but I feel like I don't have a lot of choice, right? Like, that bio was doing like 2k damage, like really just cannot survive that. Well, I guess we could put her on that instead, like, she was on this. Putting her on that raises her defense. Doesn't do anything for actual magic defense, though. I'm a little stumped here, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Science doesn't do anything. Huh. Just reading what people are saying here. Alright. I'm gonna just God, it was going to be ruined tweet. You know what? That's, yeah, honestly fair. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Like, this game seems to have really annoying level scale, so I guess we're back to the grind. Well, this thing was annoying as well, wasn't it? I don't want to fight this thing since this thing just, like, consumed a ton of our MP. I guess we're going to backtrack. It's really annoying that we have to do this. I spent a not inconsiderable amount of time grinding off stream. Like, I was grinding for about 30 minutes off stream just to get to this point. But I guess if that's what the game is going to demand we do, I guess that's what we'll do. I want to go back to the area that had the easier encounters, though, because I don't think that risking the harder encounters is going to be worth the small boost experience. Unless we can find the mask guy. Actually, if we can find the mask guy, that'd be ideal. If we can find the, the guy that keeps, like, nuking himself here, I think he spawns in this area. If we can find him here, that'd be ideal. So we'll just, like, hover around here for a bit. Well, I'm sorry that this has turned into an impromptu grind session, guys, but, well, more for me, I guess, for expecting this game to have a reasonable level curve at the end of the game, I suppose. We can screw it. We can fight the hiccups. These guys don't hit that hard. Leave it auto battle, because we get it. See, here's the awkward thing. This guy is not really that... Okay, it's dangerous to Edge, because Edge is crap, but, you know... Damn it! Alright, I guess that's what I get for underestimating these guys a little bit. Let's go ahead and give some Bahamut out. Okay, it's tough, but it is what it is, yeah. I'll definitely be bearing this into account when it comes to giving this game its adjusted grade for our tier list, shall we say. Because I'm gonna be real. This game's difficulty scaling has been all over the place, right? We've had moments where this game has been extremely easy, and now we're at moments now where, like, we've gone from every encounter being trivial to every encounter being a pain in the ass, and this boss just doing so much damage we can't deal with it. I'm going to go back a little bit more to use a... Oh, we actually weren't as far as I thought we were. Let's just fill ourselves up real quick. We just got, like, no MP now. I don't really... I'm going to backtrack. I'm just going to backtrack to use a tent, or a cottage, rather. I think you were the annoying one, right? You, like, counter or something? I don't think so. Let's see if we can just put this thing down. Oh, right, it has that. That was why I didn't like this thing. That's right. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. We'll just do what I was going to do, and then backtrack further. I'm going to just be kind of grindy. Even Pokemon, I'll be wild with XP. I don't know. I never had fun with... here we go, this guy. Oh, wait, have we got enough MP for the spell? We haven't even got enough MP for the spell. Let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here. We'll be back. We'll be back, and we'll be looking for this guy later. I don't really want to use ethers just to deal with this guy. I mean, I don't think we're going to need the ethers, realistically, but I'd rather hold on to them just in case we for some reason do. I can beat this thing up, probably. Oh no, this is one that counts with paralyzed. Never mind, we're not fighting this thing. What's the hardest encounter you've had across all the FF games? Ooh, that's a good question. So, if we're talking in terms of, like, regular, non-boss encounters... That's a tough one. I'm honestly not sure. I know that in the end of FF10, there are some really annoying encounters in the final area there. Like, I seem to recall there's one enemy there that likes to spam Petrify. And another one that likes to spam just, like, every status element in the game. So, maybe that one? As far as bosses go, I don't know. When it comes... Okay, this probably is not the hardest boss encounter in the series. In fact, it definitely is not the hardest boss encounter in the series. I know for a fact it's not. But I remember having trouble with this encounter. In FF7, there is a boss called Carry Armor. And Carry Armor is a giant jerk. Also, that's right, Cecil did 9999. You know what, we're going to grind here instead. Yeah, Carry Armor's a giant jerk because he has this gimmick. Wait, was it Gold that paralyzed or was it the other guys? It was Gold, okay, we're not fighting Gold. Carry Armor's gimmick is he would pick up your players. And when I say pick them up, I mean literally he just grabs them and lifts them off the ground, and you now cannot control them. They're not dead. You can still target them, you can still heal them, but they are uncontrollable, and the only way that you can get control of them back is to destroy the arm themselves that is carrying them. So if you get unlucky, he can very early on put you down to only one party member, and at that point, if that party member dies, you're just dead. Clay, hello Clay, welcome in! And my older brother played FF10 too. The toughest encounter we had was the Elder Drake, which would one-shot one of his teammates. I don't remember the Elder Drake. I have finished 10-2. I don't remember that one though. Maybe that was a secret boss, or maybe I just don't remember it. 10-2 has some challenging encounters for sure. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But I just don't remember that particular name. Hey, if you read this, you're great nothing. Ah, oh, thank you. There we go, Dino's up, but this is the goal of my fight. So just one-shots this thing, practically. We're still getting a decent amount of XP from this guy. We'll go and see how much the masks will give. Oh, this guy. You know what? Yeah, we are grind. I was going to debate going to the other area to grind. No, we're grinding here. These guys... The fact that this guy can spawn here, and it's just a free win, we're just going to just take that instead. But here's the thing, right? I want to complain about this game some more. We're going to be complaining about this game thoroughly at the end, I can assure you, but I want to complain about this level scaling, because I have not done every optional side bit of content in this game. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of side quests I haven't done or I've missed, and that's fine, I don't mind that. But the fact that the level scaling has been this wacky in the final end, like, I'm sorry, it's just a bad design. FF1 has better level scaling than this game. And FF1 is one that most people don't like. But you know what the real wild thing is? You know what the really wild thing is with the early Final Fantasy games that we've done on stream so far? Of the 4 Final Fantasy games that we've been playing on stream, the only Final Fantasy game where I did basically no grinding and never had to do like off-screen grinding to make sure I wasn't behind the curve was Final Fantasy II. And that is so funny to me because everyone hates Final Fantasy 2. 2 is, if you ask a lot of people, it is the bad one. And yet, FF1 I grinded for the Marsh Cave. Granted, I possibly could have done a little bit less grinding than I did, but I did grind for that. Every time I play 1, I always need to grind for the Marsh Cave. And sometimes I need to grind for Chaos. We got quite lucky in our run, I think. Because we didn't have to grind for Chaos, but, you know, that's normally what happens. FF3, we had to grind a few times for that game. We had to grind to deal with the Splitting Enemies cave. And this game, I've had to grind twice. But FF2, we never actually had to. We were kind of just about where we needed to be just by playing the game normally, which is what an RPG should be doing. A good RPG has its level curve as such that you are where you need to be. Man, can we stop fighting the gold dragons, man? Okay, a good RPG has its level scaling so that you are where you need to be just by playing the game normally and going through a normal amount of encounters. It's not like we've been running away from tons either. Like, we started running away from things this stream because I thought we were over-leveled, but for goodness sake, why do we keep finding these things? Alright, screw me, we're gonna go lift masks. Screw it. Just because I can't be bothered with dealing with the gold dragons and their paralysis. And they're apparently the most common spawn here, so... One enemy I could never beat in 10-2 was the giant three monster that terrorized the cactus in the desert, who did massive damage and kept healing his other heads. I don't remember that one, I must have missed that one, huh? My opinion, you shouldn't have to do... Alright, Behemoth, screw it. We've got a billion tents and stuff, we're gonna just go ham for all our big stuff at him. Oh, you know what, I wonder if he's susceptible to death. I didn't think to, but he might be. Well, Edge is certainly susceptible to death because he can't live for more than 2 seconds. Edge, why are you so bad? You are the worst fight member. By far. And it's not even close. Alright, let's get him up. Okay, I want to wait till Lydia's turn. I want to see. I very much doubt it. But I want to see if this guy is susceptible to Tornado. Nope. Okay. Very clearly not. A bit of healing here. It's not... So it is a white magic, okay. Pure magic. Well, I guess at this point we just have to try and do it the old-fashioned way. Also, this is something as well that I like. Bosses just being regular encounters. Not a fan. Just not a fan. It's lazy design. You know, if you're going to make a boss a regular encounter, it needs to be significantly after you encounter the boss, in my opinion. Like, if I find a boss at the start of the game, and then later on they want to show me the boss later, so it's like, oh, look how strong you are, this guy's now a random fight. That's fine. This behemoth is just a regular encounter, and it was a boss encounter like 2 floors ago. Do you agree Dialga's a time giraffe? I can't disagree. I can't disagree. Like, I feel like I want to disagree, but I cannot think of a convincing reason why that would not be the case. Alright, go ahead, do your heat ray, kill Edge again. Oh, he survived it. Good for him. There we go. So his name, I'm gonna mind you, it's supposed to be the Fiend the Cat was up. Oh! Huh, I don't remember fighting it, but it's entirely possible I did fight, I just can't remember. The last time I did play 10-2 was the start of last year, so it has been a while. So how are we doing? We're on level 56. Alright. Let's try and get to at least level 60 before we go for the boss again. Hey, here's our buddy! How you doing, friend? Welcome back. We brought you a lovely... Order of Dispel. I thought of a wonderful present for you. Shall I give you Dispel? More dinosaur being a time god, it's like a time back crystals. That's true, that's true. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly feel like Dialga and Palkia. I was really underwhelmed with them. Just because I feel like there's some really cool stuff you could do with a Pokemon who's like, you know, the Pokemon of time or the Pokemon of space. There's a lot of really cool and inventive things you could do with that, and instead they just gave it Dragon Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam isn't good in the first place! Making it Dragon type just makes it worse. I think the designs are good. Like Palkia's design, Dragon design, the designs are good. Just I think in terms of what they're actually capable of doing in the game, very underwhelming. It's not Hyper Beam, isn't it? I thought War of Time was just Hyper Beam. Maybe I'm misremembering. It's been a while, but I thought War of Time was just very powerful dragon attack that made you recharge next turn. Am I wrong on that? Entirely possible that I am wrong on that. It's been a while, as I said. No recharge? Oh, huh. I thought there was some sort of downside to it. Giratina just Pokemon Fate and True. Giratina's alright. I don't mind Giratina. I feel like a lot of those, we are just going to run away at this point until we can get to the masks, I think. Just because... I don't know. Ogon's Ivy Cudgel just hits hard. Oh, okay, fair enough, I'm mistaken. Either way, they could do something cooler with it than just, you know, big damage, you know. Like, I don't know. What about... Imagine if, like, Roll of Time had some sort of weird effect where it's like, oh, the target will be going last next turn, or something like that, you know, something where it's just a bit more interesting than just damage. There's a long neck and 2 points on their head, and one animal has those features a giraffe. I guess my case, damn. I mean, you're not wrong, 19, I can't argue with that, I really can't. There we go, more masks, okay. Sorry again that this is taking us a while here with the grinding, guys. I apologise for that, but hey, you know, the goofy level theme of this game decides that this is how we're going to end up the run. I've got to say, I do like the Dispel animation, it's very fun. Go for auto attacks here. toes. Don't apologise, we can spend more time. Oh, thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. I do worry when I'm like stuck in a point where I have to grind like this, that I'm not going to be entertaining or it's going to be very boring to watch. So I appreciate that you guys are still enjoying the time I think we have. Most legendaries just feel like a very cool concept. If you have a legendary, it should feel true legendary. True. I think it's... What is it? I found my FF8 and 9 a trash can in perfect condition. Oh my gosh, Chris, really? That's an amazing find. Holy crap. That is a really good find. Dang. You're playing the Chocobo spin-offs. Yeah. So I played Chocobo Racing, the original one on the PS1. I did play the one on the Switch, and that game is very bad. Do not buy Chocobo GP. It's a terrible game. I've also played, what's it called? Final Fantasy Fable Chocobo Tales, which is a very cute game. I don't know that I would recommend it per se. If you can find it cheap, it's a very fun game. It's basically a lot of mini games. Hey, here's the guy. A bunch of mini games that have a kind of card battling meta game surrounding them. It's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely not like a must play by any means, but if you can find it for like $10 or so, yeah, you can probably do worse. Have you thought of trying Pokemon Infinite Fusion? Ooh, I haven't, but it's definitely something I would be interested in trying out. I've seen some videos of all the cool like sprites in it. Yeah, definitely something because of maybe. I will say I'm not sure yet. I'm still debating whether or not the next game after this for our RPG slot is I'm not sure if there's going to be another Final Fantasy game or if we might take just a little break from a Final Fantasy game. We'll see. Chocobo GP looked fun, so I'm sad to hear. Yeah, honestly, it does. It does look good. Chocobo GP looks very cool. It just plays really badly, unfortunately. Like, it's... Okay, when it comes to, Oh, adverts, it's fine. We're just running anyway. When it comes to, kart races, my gold standard, the one that I would always hold up as the best kart racer, and you cannot change my mind on this, is Crash Team Racing. That is, in my opinion, the perfect kart racer. Both in terms of just the graphics, not the gameplay, like the driving mechanics, that's what I say. Driving mechanics are good, the items are all fun, got a big roster of characters, got a big amount of tracks, and like you've got a really good solo mode. Like it's the perfect kart racer for me. Chocobo GP has like nothing. You've got like the most bare bones story mode, which is just like a few races. You have to unlock all the characters by playing that mode, and they all play differently. So it's like sometimes you want to play a different character, too bad you can't just unlock them. There's no like just regular arcade mode. It's just so light on content, and the racing mechanics just feel bad. It's a real shame. I wanted to like it. I bought it week 1, but unfortunately it's not good. Regice is my favourite legendary. It's written more about legendaries. Funnily enough, I can agree with you on that. Not necessarily specifically Regice, but I like the Reggies. I used to dislike them. When they first were revealed, I always thought Reggies were just kind of like, what is this dumb? It's just a guy. It's just a guy, you know? But as I've got a bit older, I've grown to appreciate the Reggies for what their designs are. Do you mind if I post a link? Dad? It's okay, Dad. I'll look up at my own stuff, but thank you anyways. Mario Kart's the only kart race I've ever played. Honestly, fair. Like, at the end of the day, like, kart races are a very particular style of game. And everyone has their own favourite with it for certain. Hey, here we go. Little boy. Kind of want to make this guy an honorary emoji on the server, even if it's temporarily, just because of how much he's helping us out right now. I'm not even convinced this guy's here to fight us. I think he's just showing up because he knows we need to grind. This kart race is Superman 64. Listen, Stratus. Ban Stratus, no, I'm joking. Yeah, I think that when it comes to kart races, there are definitely like different ones. There's no account for taste. I know some people really like Mario Kart. For me, Mario Kart is fine. Like I'll play Mario Kart if someone's fired it up. I'll never say, yeah, sure. I'll always agree with it. But give me the choice. Crash Team Racing every time. It's just how a Pinsir fused with a Charizard. How will it look? terrifying. I've seen some of the sprites for that fusion game. It's very funny to me how high effort a lot of the God of War ones are, shall we just say. I'm not judging, I'm not even disagreeing. It's just an observation that I can't help but make about them. But, go away, Behemoth, we don't want you. Also a very derpy looking Behemoth sprite as well. Hey, here he is. It's taken a while, but we're getting there eventually. Actually, don't judge me, but I would bet those streamers get as many answers to the questions of have you farted so good you tried to recreate the fart again? I don't have that function. I lack the required physiology that would be required for such a thing. I apologize. So that being said, vaguely related. Have you guys ever had it where you've had a dream? A really good dream, like a really interesting or really fun dream. You wake up from that dream, and then you go back to sleep in hope of getting back into that dream again. Because I had that happen to me literally last night. I can't even remember it now, I just know it involved cats. That's all I can remember about it. Something involving cats. I wanted to go back and pet the cats more. Fortunately, when I fell asleep again, I ended up in a different dream. I really wish I could do lucid dreaming. I know that some people have that skill where you can control your dreams. I really wish I had... Well, actually, I kind of have that power, occasionally. Well, I used to, actually. I don't know. Now I think about it, it's been a while since I did it. Okay, I'm all over the place here. The closest I've ever gotten to actual lucid dreaming that I can recall is sometimes I'll have a dream, and again, I can't remember the last time this happened. This hasn't happened for quite a while. Where something bad happens in the dream. Like, I'm getting attacked by like a monster or something. Something bad is happening, and I'm like, nope, this is bad, I don't want to be here. And then somehow I will become aware that I'm in a dream. And I swear this sounds like I'm making this up, but I can only promise you that this is the truth. I look at my hand, and it's always my left hand for some reason. I don't know why it's my left hand, I'm not even left-handed. But I look at my left hand, and on my hand it says, resume, options, save and quit. I go down to save and quit, and every time without fail I wake up. Every time without fail. I can't guarantee that I will be able to pull up that menu at will, but every time that has happened, it always resulted in me waking up from clicking save and quit on a menu on my hand. It's really strange. I wish I could do it on demand, but it has been a while since the last time I can remember it happening, actually. I'm trying to remember that. I literally am trying to think of like the last time I can remember it. I was living in the Matrix. I can see beyond the code. I see beyond the code. Frogger Jam has to come back. Konami are keeping him back to restrain him from his true power. Actually, okay, real talk. Okay, who here knows of the parody site Hard Drive? It's a website that runs articles of like fake news articles related to like video games or nerdy stuff. They're always like dumb parody articles, right? I think tinfoil hat going on here. I think someone from the Hard Drive who writes for Hard Drive may have discovered me. Why do I say this? Well, there was an article on there. Let me see if I can find it while we're doing Auto Battle. Hold on. While we're doing Auto Battle. Is it not in my... Oh, hold on. Oh no, I missed that. Hold on. So, let me see here. I'm certain it's Hard Drive. Here we go. Okay. This article, I'm gonna share this article. It's quite a funny article, right? This article. Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta in shambles after Konami neglects to print Except Frog the Jam on Frog Monster. right? Now I could write this off as coincidence, as the world's #1 acceptor of Frog the Jam. I could write this off as coincidence. However, I want to point out that this includes this line. Includes this line. We all laughed and shook our head when we saw accept Frog the Jam, and now that we have to accept Frog the Jam, no one's laughing. I am not taking credit for this, but I will say I have never seen anyone else make that accept Frog the Jam remark apart from myself. I did not steal that from anywhere. That was my original one. So, Mr. Hard Drive Writer, if you're out there, I'm not mad. But, call me. We'll talk. I'm being goofy. Question, if I made a picture of you as a My Little Pony character and put it in the art of the jacket, you can do that, I feel like. I'll admit, I never really got into the My Little Pony stuff myself, but if you want to do any kind of fan art, I would always appreciate any kind of fan art someone would do with me. As someone who gets, admittedly, very anxious about approaching artists for commissions, I'm more than happy for any fan art that people might want to do. I once in a lucid dream there was a dinosaur that lived with my family who worked on the computer, and when he said he was going to eat me for lunch, I ran into the living room and I realised I was dreaming because I was questioning how a dinosaur's alive in the first place. Oh my gosh. What colour would your pony be? I don't know. Maybe like black? I could imagine maybe black with yellow mane, maybe? Are there robot ponies? Is that a thing? Oh, unfortunately, I was running away. Oh wait, we're attacking this guy. Screw it, we'll might as well fish him now. We can heal afterwards. You reminded me of stress. I still need to watch Stone Ocean. I don't have a Netflix account, so I used to watch it on what's it called? Crunchyroll, but then they sold the rights to Netflix specifically, and I still can't get around to watching it. I still need to find one of those masks. How are we doing on levels? 57. Okay, we'll aim to get our lowest level. Yeah, so Rydia's currently lowest level. That may change depending on if she dies or not. We'll aim to get Rydia to level 60 and then we'll try it again. I don't take melatonin because my dreams are not fun. Almost was that's fair. I know some people that tried taking melatonin and it went really badly for them. Same thing you said. They just had night terrors from it. Spell. There we go. And that's something that can't hit up. We can push it. Oh, that could be fun. Yeah, because I do want to watch it. I had a lot of fun watching JoJo. Alright, chat. Alright, JoJo enjoys in chat. What's the best part of JoJo? What is your favourite part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? There's no wrong answers. I'm just curious what everyone thinks. I'll tell you mine. I actually really like Stardust Crusaders. I know that a lot of people don't like Stardust Crusaders because it's very Monster of the Week, and I know some people really don't like stands, and obviously that's why they started, but I actually really think Stardust Crusaders is a very fun time. Just Dio. Fair. I can never... Whenever I look at Dio, there was a... I can't remember the guy who did it now. There was a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure abridged series on YouTube some years back, where they gave, They gave Dio this very... I'm not even sure what it's a parody of. I want to say Tim Curry, but I could be completely wrong on that. I'm very bad with names. But they gave Dio this very particular voice that was very funny. The best part is JoJo's Rohan, Old Joseph, and Young Joseph. I like Old Joseph. I really like Old Joseph. Did you know Old Joseph is older than you think he is? In part 3, I mean. So, when you look at Old Joseph in part 3, you think, he's probably maybe mid-50s, maybe early 60s if he's pushing it. How old do you guys actually think he is? Because I actually looked this up recently. How old do you think Joseph Joestar is in part 3? Because the answer may surprise you. 19. Okay, he's not quite that old, Blake. He's not quite that old. 90s. No, okay, you are overshooting it. So in part 3, he is 67. He is 67 in part 3. Damn, the man looks good for 67. I'm just gonna say it. Old Joseph is hot. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care who disagrees. Like, yeah. Age is just a number, especially in this case. What do you think? Oh yeah, so in part 4 he is quick check. Wow, he's 79 in part 4 apparently, wow. Almost like the aging, yeah. Well, I mean, just look at Lisa. I don't know if we actually know her age. I don't know if her age has ever been confirmed or not. I mean, however old she is, she definitely doesn't look her age, that's for sure. As Joseph himself said, nice! And then it turned out it was his mum. Oops! I kind of feel so. I'm not tough, I think it's you. I'll leave it up to you. Gonna say, suits of armor. I mean, you're not wrong with that, Play. I'm not gonna argue with that. Hell, what would your stand be? Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know what the stand name would be. I mean, I guess the stand name can be anything, right? Like, stand names don't often have a lot to do with the actual power they have. So, I don't know what the name would be. But, here's my power. Here's my stand power. My stand's power allows me to turn anything into an anime girl. It is not reversible. That is my stand's power. Pardon me, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna keep moving, but I need to clear my vents out 1 sec. And there we go, we're back. You know we would be a Helm-Chan. You know, we need to see if we can find a song with nitrogen monoxide in the title. That could be, Morphe's stand. Like how Kira turns anything. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Instead of turning anything into a bomb, I turn it into an anime girl. I guess, so yeah, they're normally named after tarot cards, but I did then move onto songs. I think every stand after part 4 is, from part 4 onwards, I believe, is a musical reference. So I guess it would just be like based on a band or a track I like. So, what have I been listening to lately? Most of what I've been listening to is video game soundtracks, which doesn't really work in this case. I've already touched myself. I am the bomb. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Just the idea of Kira, you know, like, I've already touched myself today, Joseph. You have a favourite expression for your Helm? Well, this is my smiling expression. This is a good one. Actually, you know what my power would be? Oh, this is power. It's power B, feeling position there called ABBA. Oh, okay. I can see that one. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one. ABBA would be a good name. Try and think of some other, like, weird and wonderful names that we could give for a stand. Actually, okay, I have a very good name for a stand. Okay. I'm going back in time. I'm going to take you back to the past, to old school internet, okay? Who here remembers the meme, back before we called them memes, of all your base are belong to us? Back in the old school, we're talking like old school internet, before VTubers, before memes, before Twitter. We're talking like old school internet. Everyone thought the funniest thing in the world was that one poorly translated game, Zero Wing, with the line, "How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us." Now, there's a reason why I bring this up. If you're familiar with it, as I see that some of you are, you might be familiar with a musical version of it. It's a very, like, old song now. But there was a video that did the rounds, I think it started on Newgrounds, where it was a song just where all the lyrics were just "all your base are belong to us," you know, like, over and over again in various configurations. From my understanding, the credits for that song, the group question mark, it might have just been one guy. I have no idea. But I remember I had a download of that song back in the day. And the artist was credited as the laziest men on Mars. And I think that would be a fantastic name for a stand. Laziest man on Mars. I have no idea what the stand would do, but it'd be a good stand name. I was going to say, please stand on me, but that's something different than using a stand, Ayo. If you really want to, I guess, I could, but you should know that I weigh considerably more than it would look like I weigh. I only look like a human on the outside. My insides are very heavy and metal. I don't think you would enjoy the experience as much as you think you might. Just saying. Hey, the mask. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, King Zeus. That's literally it. It just gives me... Okay, that's my stand. My stand is just, and then a long King Zeus. And the only power it has is it just gives me the ability to just cheat Divine Arsenal a Zeus Sky Thunder onto the field and attach materials to it. That's all it does. It's not a very good power for day-to-day life, but you know what? It's going to win me a YCS one day. Just imagine, like, the feature match. Everyone's watching the feature match, and then an invisible, like, buff ghost man just puts a Zeus on the field and no one questions it. You're the only person that can see the stand putting the Zeus there, and no one else seems to have a problem with it being there. I think we doubled the spells there, that's okay. We will go back and use a cottage in a moment because we need to restore our MP. My stand is people incredibly social while I'm playing Fogger Jam on the field. True. We do need some more Fogger Jam support. Oh! That's the first time we've ever done that. I mean, it's fine, we still would have beat him up, but, Alright, I guess this guy does have a trick or two. It didn't really work for him, but, you know. I mean, part 3, younger Darby's stand exists and only works on video games. You know, wait, does it? I thought that Darby the Younger's wasn't necessarily specifically about video games so much as just beating them. Like, I thought both of the Darby's powers... Oh, we haven't got enough MP for this spell. We'll just go and go. Messed up. Yeah, I also had the impression that the Darby's powers weren't necessarily about the game in particular. It was more about that they only worked on people that had lost against the Darbys. And it was just that, you know, Darby Senior was a gambler, so he played poker, and Darby Junior played video games, so that's what he did. Could be a Zeus with Fog the Jam already. Oh, you know, that's it, perfect, yeah. Perfect. Darby Younger is linked to yes and no questions, but he has to beat them in a... Oh, right, yeah, cool, sure, yeah. Well, he's got, like, 2 powers, right? Because he can see that into their mind for the yes and no questions, but he can also turn them into the puppets. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where we won't know for sure, right? Because, like, we never see him outside of playing video games, so... It's just a half save here as well. I was younger Darby would be a gambler. Well, he might have a poker face for all you know. I don't gamble. I'm terrible at gambling. I've had a few occasions where friends of mine have wanted to do, like, you know, play a bit of poker or whatever. In fact, true story, my one of the worst tabletop game sessions I ever was in a game where it was a Star Wars game, right? Now, I've said this before, I'm not the biggest into Star Wars. I could take it or leave it, it's fine. But this was one of the Star Wars tabletop role-playing games, right? And I was kind of more there for hanging out with my friends, because, again, I don't really like Star Wars that much. I could take it or leave it. But the DM had this... Okay, I'm not knocking the DM when I say this, because every DM has had that one idea in their head that seemed like, oh my god, this is brilliant, this is such a good idea, this will be so much fun, everyone will love this. And then they try it, and it's terrible, and it's awful, and it makes one of the worst sessions you've ever had. Every DM has that idea eventually. I've had that idea eventually. I've had sessions where I've had, oh, this is going to be such a cool, unique idea, and it was terrible. This DM's idea was he was going to have us go to a casino and play poker. And by which I mean, literally, we were sitting and playing poker. And I'm just like, I don't want to play poker. Poker's really boring. Poker's a crap game. I come here to play I come here to play a role-playing game, not to play poker. But when it comes to playing poker, I just don't find the fun in like the bluffing angle of it personally. I like to play games. I don't like to play people. You know, like it's kind of why part of why I don't think I would enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, because I know from what admittedly from what I've heard, I've never gone into it myself this far, but from what I understand with Magic the Gathering, kind of playing your opponent is kind of a big part of Magic, right? Like not necessarily full on lying to your opponent, but like misleading them into thinking you're doing one thing when you're doing another. I know there was some discourse around this last year where certain things that would be illegal in high-end Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be illegal in high-end Magic. That sort of stuff I don't like. The example that went around was, I don't know the guy's name, but some guy was doing a deck profile. He was on, I think he was playing Branded Despia, and during his deck profile video, he had a Sword Soul token. And he said, so yeah, I've got a Sword Soul token. When you're setting up your game, put the Sword Soul token on top of your extra deck for a moment, makes your opponent think that you're playing Sword Soul. And he got in trouble with this because, yeah, you are literally misleading your opponent, and Konami don't want people playing your opponent. You want to be playing the game. But everyone was saying, like, if this was Magic, that would be perfectly fine. To me, I don't vibe with that. I want to, if I win the game, I want it because I played better, not because I tricked my opponent into doing something with bad information. That being said, I'm sure Magic's a fun game. You know, I've got a friend that plays it. He likes playing goofy decks with rats. But, yeah. Excuse me. Magic people rule shark everything. Yeah, I've heard that, yeah. So I saw MBT was talking about this. He said, like, how when he used to play Magic, you'd be in a position where you'd have, like, a winning game state. You'd have, like, lethal on board. And then your opponent would be like, Judge, can you come over and check my opponent's deck? Or they'd make you rewind the game states to make sure everything's resolved properly. You know, they call it angle shooting, you know, trying to find an angle to beat you on a technicality, you know. It's like, oh, well, you got lethal on board, but unfortunately you've got one too many cards in your decks that was on your deck list, so I guess you're gonna, you know. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I get it, like, that's a way you can win, but it's not, you know, if you have to do that, then you don't really, you know. You might win the game, but you're taking the L, let's put it that way. My friend plays Magic and is playing saying go to Gomba. Yes, Stratus, I know that exact. So, funnily enough, even though I don't play Magic, I've watched a few videos about Magic and weird ruling cases with it. The one I believe you're referring to there, Stratus, there was a high-level Magic tournament where. Okay, again, I'm going to be going off of my approximate knowledge because I don't really know the game that well, but from what I understand, a player had a monster that has an effect that activates at the start of combat, right? Or I think it was called start of combat state. He's playing his turn out and he says, go to combat. And apparently at that point in the time of Magic, go to combat was kind of the verbal shorthand for I'm going to the declare attackers stage, which is after the start of combat phase, or something like that. Basically, by saying go to combat, this guy ended up accidentally and unintentionally skipping a very important part of his turn that resulted in losing the game. So much so that they actually had to end up changing the rules for Magic the Gathering, because to be fair to this guy as well, from what I remember, English was not this man's first language. I believe he was like his first tongue was Spanish or something. So bearing in mind, you're trying to explain this extreme technicality to someone who doesn't necessarily have, you know, as strong of a grasp of English as some other people there. It's so dumb. There was another one where, Portuguese. Thank you, Stratos. Thank you. Another great example of that, which I think was actually in the same video. There is a card in Magic called Pithing Needle. And Pithing Needle is basically like, it's like Prohibition in Yu-Gi-Oh! You declare a card name, and neither player can play cards with that name. So in a high-end tournament, this guy plays Pithing Needle, and he calls a card called Borborygmos. The other player goes, one moment, gets up, talks to a judge, comes back, sits back down, says, Pithing Needle is fine. You may call Borborygmos on Pithing Needle. He then proceeds to summon a card called Borborygmos Enraged. Because Borborygmos Enraged is not Borborygmos. And Borborygmos is a card that is illegal. Technically, it's a card in Magic, but it's not a card that anyone plays. It's an old bad card. But because it's a legal target, it has to be resolved as that. That was another case where they had to change the rules and say, okay, yeah, you don't have to say the exact card name as long as it's clear that the intent is there. But it's like, man, that is like... That's an obnoxious level of rule sharping. I'm glad that I only play at locals, for the most part, because if someone tried to pull that with me in Yu-Gi-Oh, I would be mad. Competitive games aren't the problems to play, so sometimes make the games unfun. At the end of the day, when it comes to any game that's competitive, someone is going to take it more seriously than someone else. Like, sorry, one sec, there we go. There we go. At the end of the day, like, yeah, someone's going to take it more seriously than someone else. And that's fine. If you want to be like a hardcore competitive player and you want to play the whole, like the meta decks, that's fine. That's fine. I think on both ends of the spectrum, it's important for people to remember to let other people play games how they enjoy playing them. If I sit down with someone and they're playing like, I don't know, what's a bad Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Blue Eyes, or Dark Magicians, or... There's any number of them, you know. If someone's playing those sort of decks, I'm not gonna, like, look down my nose and, oh, you're playing Blue Eyes? Wow, nice bricks, dumbass. No, they want to play Blue Eyes. That's fine. If they want to sit there and play, you know, full power Runic Sprite or Tearlament or Cash Tira, I might go, oh gosh, I'm going to get absolutely destroyed here. My deck isn't good enough to deal with this. I'm not going to complain at them for doing it though. At the end of the day, they're here to win. As I said before, you and your opponent do not owe it to each other to play strategies that the other person enjoys playing against. It's unfortunate, but it is the truth. The only Yu-Gi-Oh thing I went to, I just in full play gear and lost the 4 matches against it. Oh my gosh, I know. That would be a real good thing, a real fun thing to do, go down to like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and like a cosplay. I haven't done any cosplaying in years. The problem I have with cosplaying is all the costumes I would want to do, all the cats I would want to cosplay are either very obscure or very hard to cosplay. Runic players don't deserve respect. I'm not gonna lie, that new, what's the new witch? You know, the good witch, you know, Deep Bellstar's enemy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, part of me thinks about putting that in there, in the side, just in case I run into a Runic player. I think there is actually a universe wherein I could consider tribute summoning that card against Runic. Runic players and Sky Strikers both from Temperature IQ. Yeah, I don't like Sky Striker either. I built Sky Striker in... Karina, thank you for the sub! Welcome in, hope you're having a great evening. Karina, we've got a Discord now. Feel free to join, !Discord. Still getting things a little bit organised there. There might be a bit of scuff there, but yeah, we'd love to have you in there. Come across another trap. Ooh, nice, another trap one. Interesting. Yeah, we do play !Discord, or it's just down below in the About section. It literally is opened today, so yeah, still getting people in, so make sure you read the rules, of course. They're pretty straightforward rules. Every one of my guests has always been very pleasant here, so I'm sure you guys won't have trouble with reading, but please make sure you do read them. Especially regarding the rules for the, especially regarding the rules for the Spicy Art channel. Please make sure you read the rules on that one particular. Rule 1B, that's basically is Ocarina, yeah. I think it's from, wasn't it from Bill and Ted where they said be excellent to each other? That's just good advice to live by, just be excellent, Peter. Can I use the regular maid outfit for the MLP version of you? Oh yeah, sure! Yeah, no, go ahead. I can't read that play you go down. Damn, I can't believe we have to ban Stratos on day 1. Activate Prohibition, cool, talk about Stratos too. I've actually looked at XP. I've just been kind of mindlessly grinding these guys. I don't actually know if we're actually close to 60 on video yet. Rule 2 except for the... True. if it was possible. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible with the Carl bot to have it use custom emojis. If it was, I honestly wanted to have the verifying emoji being Frog the Jam. But unfortunately, I don't think I can use custom ones with it, so alas. You can go far with be nice. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Be nice. Just be nice. It's not hard. It's not hard. It takes a lot more effort to be a jerk to someone than to be nice to someone. I'll have to say some true. Very true. You know what? I might have to have I may have to have like a joke timeout for like a 30-second timeout if anyone says slime toad. Oh, cool, have a look when we're done. I'll look after stream. And I will say again, just I've said this before, if anyone ever says anything and I don't comment on it right away, I have this very bad habit, which I'm sure is very relatable, of I have a tendency to read all of my messages when I'm doing something else, and that prevents me from replying to them right away. So if you ever send something right away and I don't reply right away, please do not take it personally. It's certainly not just you that I do it to. It's just a bad habit I'm trying to get better at. Yeah, oh yeah, well, in this house we always accept Frog the Jam. In fact, you know what? We can come out for a little bit. We'll give him a little bit of a stretch. Frog the Jam is our favourite level 2 water aqua monster. I mean, I'm just saying, there's a reason why I had to change his name, because could you imagine the terror that frogs would have wreaked if they had an unexpected die target? It's really trying to message once. Yes, yeah, it is kind of skittish on my part, honestly. Bounce Stratus. Bounce Stratus, I'm joking. What was it? I know that they reprinted Frog the Jam with the Slime Toad name. It was relatively recently, wasn't it? Wasn't it like in one of the tins? I think it was in the tins. Like the Yuli tins. It was? Okay. Well, if I ever open... Here is my promise to you guys. If I ever somehow end up with a slime toad in my possession, I will do the world a service and remove it from the world in some spectacular manner. I'm not sure what that might be. I don't know whether I'm going to eat it. I don't know whether I'm going to burn it. I don't know if I'm going to just tear it in half. But if I somehow ever come into possession of actual slime toad and not Frog the Jam or Kaioru slime is also acceptable. But if that ever happens, I swear to you now that I will do my duty and remove slime toad from the pool. Need a Frog the Jam button if you do. True. I don't know if I'm not sure if I want to do one on Twitch. There's one in the server though. There is a Frog the Jam in the server. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do one on Twitch. I might kind of keep things a little bit more on brand for the Twitch emotes, I think. But maybe. I'm not going to say never say never. That's what I'll say. Sword through the heart of the card. Oh gosh, that's what card was that with that artwork? Was that Life Force sword or something? That's a firework? I could do that. Fireworks are actually quite easy to get hold of. Well, I say easy to get hold of. They're easy to get hold of during exactly the end of October and November. Like they're legal over here, but only during those months for some reason. Viking funeral. Put them in a little boat and just set fire to it. Oh, that'd be good. That could be a fun thing to film, actually. See, now you're making me want to look for slime toads just to have an excuse to destroy them. We'll get a hashtag side for it. Hashtag accept Frog the Jam. To a train track at Gekko twirling a mustache. I haven't got a mustache! Bloodhound's got a mustache though. Although his mustaches are very twirlable. It's kind of made of metal, so it doesn't really twirl very well. How are we actually doing on levels? Let's actually have a look at how we're doing. Video's still in the middle of 58, so we've got a while to go yet. Make the boat out of them. I like how this is a preemptive strike and this thing still immediately casts Dispel. It'll stop motion with Frog the Jam does the moon where it has the gun behind itself. Wait, it's Frog the Jam? Always has been. See, this is the evil Frogger Jam here. We've got the red Frogger Jam here. This is Jam the Frog. This is the new support for Frogger Jam. Please look forward to it. Evil Frogger Jam, exactly, yes, evil Frogger Jam. I'm sure glad this enemy is here though, because if this enemy wasn't here, grinding would be a heck of a lot more obnoxious right now, I will say. Hopefully level 60 is enough. Hopefully. Feed slime toad to a frog. I would not dare do such a thing to a frog. Frogs do not deserve to be fed slime toads. Not because it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, just because it's, slime toad specifically. Like, I'd happily feed a frog a different card. Malefic Frog the Jam. Frog the Jam field spell when. It's an anti-frog zone, and neither player can summon frog monsters except Frog the Jam. Technically doesn't actually lock you out of Toad Be Awesome though, that's a toad. Malefic's my favourite. Oh yeah, I know you like the old Malefics. They're a cool idea. They are definitely a cool idea. Super Polygon Slender, no! Alex Frogger Jam become your favourite card. It's really not that good of a story. It's just okay. Here's something that you guys may or may not pick up on me by now. I am nothing if not willing to run a joke into the ground. I find stuff funny years after most people have forgotten about it. Case in point, I still think about YouTube poop on a daily basis. The king wondering what is for dinner and Robotnik saying Pingus is still, to me, some of the funniest stuff for some reason. And basically just the fact that Frog the Jam has all these cards that say, except Frog the Jam, is still funny to me. And you know what? He deserves the love. We need to accept Frog the Jam. And that's just it. I have adopted him now. He's now my boy. One day I'm going to get a plushie of Frog the Jam made. I don't know how. It's going to probably cost a bit of money, but I'm going to do it. I need a plushie Frog the Jam in my life. I will bring him to locals and he will be my mascot. I will keep my... I was going to say, keep my side decking and hide a deck box in the mouth and just reach inside, pull out evenly matched. Reject humanity, proceed to Frog the Jam, exactly. Look, I'm just saying, hear me out here. I'm just saying, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh's problems in the modern format would be solved if you had the ability to just take 3 cards out of your opponent's deck and replace them with copies of Frog the Jam. I'm just saying. Think of society if every deck was forced to run 3 copies of Frog the Jam. I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of want to run a tournament with that. I kind of want to run a tournament with the format of everyone must run 3 copies of Frog the Jam. Just to see what people come up with. I'm pretty sure it would just evolve into Sprite mashups. Probably with Runic or something, but I just want to see what people would come up with in that situation with that ridiculous rule set. Good deck master, Helm. True, Frog the Jam would be a very terrifying deck master. Play Heroes the Jam. Elemental Hero Frog the Jam. Speaking of Elemental Heroes, I was sorting my bulk recently, and I've got a copy of Neos in there. I don't even know where it came from, but I've got it from somewhere. And the funny thing is, I don't like Neos, right? I have no problems with heroes generically. Admittedly, superhero aesthetic is not really my thing. I don't really like comic book heroes, but I have no problems with most of the heroes, except for Neos. And there's a very specific reason why I don't like Neos. Why is Neos an elemental hero? What element is Neos? He's not fire, he's not ice, he's not water, he's not wind, he's not anything. He's just a guy. He's just a guy that just showed up and became part of that little hero archetype for some reason. I've heard someone say his element is space. Space isn't an element. Space is not an element. Right, he came from the Light of Destruction arc. I guess, but we've got Sparkman to be light, And what's that other one? Isn't there Isn't it like that really buff gold guy with like 12 abs? Isn't he also light? I can't think. Electrum. He's light, isn't he? You know. It kind of feels like we don't need Neos to be light. There's people doing it already. The element of averageness. He's the element of bricks. Blade is light too, exactly, yeah. See, what they really should have done, you count his abs. I think it's Electrum I'm thinking of, because if you look at Electrum, his abs look really bad. His anatomy is awful. He has, like, way more abs than any human being should have. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not someone who's very particular about anatomy when it comes to artwork, you know. I am all for stylizing the heck out of anatomy to make things look nice. Electrum does not look nice. Electrum looks like he's got some kind of condition. First Earth hero even before Water. Really? Wow. I'm pretty sure, actually, did you know Wildheart has, as far as I'm aware, and this has been changed, I believe Wildheart has the shortest effect text out of any monster. I think he does. And this has changed. Because his effect is literally just unaffected by trap effects. Well, it might just be unaffected by traps, I'm not sure. But yeah, he's very to the point about it. Alright, well hopefully we're getting near the end of this grind fest soon. I appreciate you guys putting up with this card is unaffected by trap cards. I actually thought it was longer, I actually thought it was shorter than that. I thought it was just unaffected by trap cards. Clayman! Look at the powers go. I love Clayman, right? Not for Clayman himself. I love Clayman because Elemental Hero Mudball Man is the absolute stupidest thing that you can target with Imperm. Because Imperm requires that you target an effect monster whose effects are not negated. And even though the only effect that Mudball Man has is that he has to be special summoned, fusion summoned rather, you can negate that effect. It doesn't do anything, but it does let you set up an Imperm column on him, which is just the funniest thing in the world to me. Just Imperm, what is basically a vanilla. We want more masks. You can target Wildheart with Imperm. You can, but Imperm doesn't resolve if you target Wildheart with Imperm. If you target Mudball Man with Imperm, it does actually resolve. That's the funny part. Spell, and go ham. I'm really hoping level 60 does it. I really don't have to grind much more. Sparkman has 7 fusions? Really? Oh my gosh. Oh, Chris! Chris, thank you for the gift! Thank you for the gift for Stratos! I have something to take care of. Have a lovely stream here. Good luck with the boss ladies. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you for your support and thank you for being here. You have a wonderful evening, okay? You take care. Thank you for the gift. Heck yeah. Well, I'm feeling good now. Now surely we got this, right? As soon as we get to level 60, we'll go back to the save point, we'll rest up and we'll get going through. Sparkman has the most fusions in 2 years. Wow, that's crazy. I would never guess that. I'm not gonna lie, I like Sparkman a lot actually. Sparkman's design, like, really, honestly my favourite Elemental Hero design. Alright, nearly there, come on. 59. We got this, come on. How dare, thank you very much, Ara. Heck yeah. Well, VIPs. I don't know whether that will update immediately with the, I don't know with the server whether that updates immediately or not, but, yeah. Gemini Neos though? Oh well, Neos Alias? He's okay. He kind of looks too much like a child though for me, I don't know. Like, whenever I see Neos Alias, it just kind of looks like, I always look at it as like a child just dressing up in a Neos costume to me. I kind of find it hard to take seriously. Come on, give us the masks. Meant to be a younger Ultraman. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense then. I've never seen Ultraman. I know of it, but I don't really know much about it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm aware that it is a thing that exists, but I know nothing about it. Well, actually, no. I know one thing about it. I know that he does, like, the arm pose, where he does, like, a L or an R shape. I don't know which it is. Yeah, this is supposed to be a Guyver. Oh! Huh. I've never seen Guyver. Funnily enough, I did once upon a time have like some VHS tapes of Guyver. I don't even know how I got hold of them. I certainly didn't buy them. But I've never actually seen them. I think we ended up throwing them away because our VHS has kind of been a bit rotten. From the only downside with physical media, they do kind of rot after a while. I just go ham without auto. Actually, I'm not sure if Rose is on auto attack right now. Now she is. I'm replacing my laptop today, and I got a pen along with it, but the pen for some reason doesn't come sold with the charge. I need to charge the pen. Huh. That's weird. It does have like a USB port, so that's weird. Oh. I think one or two more should do it. Go away. Actually, you know what I want to say? I want to test out the video. Because we have flare. I want to see how much damage this does. I want to see how much damage the flare does. Not that much damage, honestly. I was expecting more. I mean, I'm just going to run now. I just wanted to see how much it did, but, It's funny. So the reason why I was testing that is because when I was looking at the Zeromus guide, someone said the guide suggested use Rydia's flare. It said, oh, Rydia's flare will do 9999 damage. I'm just sitting there like, Rydia's flare doesn't even do that much to Behemoth. How's it going to do that much to the boss? I'm very confused. Like, I haven't got... Let me just double check. I haven't got Rydia on, like, something that's lowering her. I have. Right, that's an issue then. Wait, change that. Does anything increase? Okay. Right. Did not realise that the Flame Whip lowers her intellect. That's bad, because that lowers her casting. Let's make sure we haven't got anything else that's lowering her intellect. Okay, no, nothing else lowering her. Do you have anything lowering yours? That's plus 10 spirit. That's probably the best thing you could have. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, 5 more intellect is going to help, but it's not going to get from, like, 2k to quad 9, that's for sure. Tell you what, the VOD for this one will look very weird when you go over the old, preview thing. Just this room for hours on end. Alright, mask. That's it. So just found out that I'm adding Tumor Song can be summoned whenever you want, as long as you can feel someone can feel more cards in the symbol. Yeah! It's a good card, actually. Funnily enough, my very, very first Trap Tricks brew, I actually had that in there. It's a pretty decent card. I mean, yeah, obviously it's been power crept to hell, but, like, if you're playing in, like, a limited or sealed format, it's a really good, you know, nasty little card. I just go ham with auto attacks now. Even Edge isn't even doing that much damage. Like Cecil, yeah, Cecil's hitting like a dump truck, but... I don't Vanquish Style since attack can allow me to move monsters to some... Ooh! Oh, that's clever! I like that. That's a fun idea. I really want Vanquish Souls to get some more extra deck monsters. Like, I know the strategy is basically a main deck strategy, but I think it'd be really cool if we could get, like, powered up versions of some of their monsters. Alternatively, and I have definitely said this idea before, make a player 2 Vanquish Souls deck, whereby... Okay, so Vanquish Souls, Fire, Earth, and Dark. Make a player 2 Vanquish Souls deck, which is, I don't know, water, wind, and light. You know, the elements that the Vanquish Soul players don't want. Granted, it probably wouldn't be that good because I don't think there's many good hand traps for those elements. I guess you got Veiler, but I would think that'd be kind of neat thematically. We can now go for auto here. hopefully, I think this one will get me to level 60, right? Nibiru's. Oh yeah, Nibiru's alive, of course. Although, do you really want... That's a real risky one there, though, reveal Nibiru. Although, I guess it does make them play around it. Alright, is that enough video? No, we need like over 22k. Alright, well, keep at it, I guess. Oh, Ghost Ogre's a light? Huh. For some reason, I thought Ghost Ogre was an Earth. Alright, chat. Ghost Girl hand traps, which one's the cutest? You will be judged. You are going to be judged on your answers. Which of the Ghost Girl hand traps is the cutest one? You are being judged. Think your answers through very carefully. Froglajar is judging you. When I say cutest, I don't necessarily mean lewd, I just mean, yeah. Which one gets the most head pats? Ash, because of her goofed up feet in the old art. Ghost Bell? Maybe, yeah, I think you're thinking of Ghost Bell, player. Ghost Ash? Oh no, no saving you people. There's no saving you. The correct answer is actually Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is the best. I'm joking, they're all pretty cute. Funnily enough, the only one I actually don't really like the artwork for is Ash Blossom, just because of her gigantic forehead. It just looks so goofy to me. They're all cute though, they all get headbats. Apart from Ash Blossom, she gets called by the grave. Or cross out. There's a lot of Neoses. A whole lot of Neos. Ghost Bell is fair. Ghost Bell is good. I like the, funny enough, I think Ghost Bell has the best artworks, generally. So like, I think Ghost Ogre's regular artwork, I actually prefer to her alt art. But I think Ghost Bell, like, neither of Ghost Bell's artworks are my favourite, but I'd say they're probably both, like, second place. They're both very cute in any case. Right, can we be done with this grinding, please? I'm getting bored of beating up this. How many times after teaching this lesson, old man? Even though you're not really an old man, it's kind of like a weird head thing. I've started my new cash code campaign with the new ban list. Oh man. Hey, so are you on pure cash sorted, or are you mixing it with like Gate Guardian or something? What is the brew there? Because I need to work out what I'm doing with my Gate Guardian deck, because I definitely need to change some. Oh, that reminds me. I need to dismantle my extra copies of Birth and Fenrir. Maybe I'll put that into making my branded Gate Guardian brew. It's really not good. It's definitely worse than Kashtira, but it's very fine. Well, there's a lot of ultra rares, but I mean, if I'm getting a 1-for-1 back on Birth and Fenrir, that might not be too bad. Alright, hopefully we're nearly done with this. Hopefully, I really do hope that level 60 is good enough, because my patience is wearing slightly thin. Running both this, Pure and Gate Guardian. I'm making Red Eyes burn cash. That's pretty cool. Just catch Fenrir too. Can I just ban a Rise Heart and you know you want that? I've said before, I honestly think a Rise Heart is not the hit there. I think Kashtira plays absolutely fine without a Rise Heart. A Rise Heart is not the problem card in that strategy. I think Fenrir, is a problem card because it's just generically good in any deck. Unless you are playing a deck that wants an open board state, like, say, Life Twins, where you need an empty board to do your combo. Apart from that example, any deck can run Fenrir and just get a free... Just a big guy that can just banish stuff, you know? It's better Pank in most situations. And Pank was bad enough to get put on the ban list for a while. I know the game has been power cut since then, but, you know. Mayakashi wants to... Well, oh yeah, but you can still put it in Mayakashi, right? I don't think Mayakashi need an open board. I might be wrong on that. I don't know the cards that well. But like, for example, with the Live Twins, Live Twin key skill can summon a Leela, but only if you control no other monsters. So if you summon Fenrir, that then turns off your key skill. I think a Rise Heart, like, don't get me wrong, a Rise Heart's a really annoying card. Like, it's a really, really annoying card. But if we live in a world where we decide that cards like Dimension Shifter and Dark Claw are allowed to exist, I think we have to allow cards like a Rise Heart. Just make it harder to get to them. And I think Fenrir to 1 is like, honestly, personally, I'd rather see Fenrir go the way of the OCG. Fenrir to 0. Like, let's go even harder with it. Get rid of Fenrir. There's no reason for that card. It's a dumb card. It just gives most decks a free just dude for no reason. And let's be honest, Fenrir at 1 is going to make it even more annoying if they draw the 1 of Fenrir, you know? If they're playing as an engine. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could still play, like, what? 3 Unicorn, 1 Theosis, 1 Fenrir? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not really worth it, though, if you're just doing that. At that point, you're just going to play a full cash strategy, I'd imagine. Speaking of full cash, can this guy please die? There we go. Cash. Oh. But with a meteor. Ah. I wonder if that's actually worth casting or if it's bad. Well, either way, we've hit level 60. So let's go back, track, use another cottage, and we'll make the walk all the way back again. Oh, you know what? This guy can get murdered. We'll kill this guy. He's free XP. I'm not trying to grind, but I mean, this guy is literally just a freebie. Might as well. Now, Cecil's damage is really starting to ramp up now. Maybe we were still slightly underleveled, you know? I don't know. Or maybe, oh, you know what it is? Maybe it is that level scaling. Maybe it is just the level scaling being really harsh. Cottage. Which, if that is the case, that does kind of make me worried that we are maybe still slightly underleveled. We'll try level 60. We'll try level 60 because we've been grinding here for ages. And I'm getting bored of grinding. I'm sure you're getting bored of watching the grinding. We've been here for 3 hours. I'm pretty sure we got to the boss at like... I'm pretty sure we got to do the boss fights on, within like 40 minutes of the stream starting. I'm certain. Is there level scaling? So, yeah, not quite what I meant actually. I said level scaling. What I should have said is level calculation. So what I think is happening is, I think the part of the damage calculation that accounts for your level is accounting your level in a way that's a much more strong than I think it is. Because these guys, Cecil says like 4k2, the other guys he's only doing like 2k2. So I think the level scaling, or the difference between levels, matters a lot more than I think it does. Now the new Pokemon Master of Super. Yeah, I have not played Master of since I added them yet. But as someone that was on the receiving end of full power Super Baby Samurai, I'm concerned. I know they have preemptively hit armor. I think it's like Soul Armor or something, the one that's like a Reborn, I believe it is. But I don't know. Might not be good enough, we'll see. On the plus side, we're able to run away from these guys like very consistently, so that makes me think Elo is probably about what we wanted now, right? Soul Armor, the Reborn. Thank you, Strash, yeah. I don't know if that's good enough, though. I know that was a hit that the, one of my friends told me that apparently that was a hit that the OCG did, because it enabled a FTK. But, yeah, banning the link, I think, is going to be... It'll be interesting to see if they do or not. Is the link legal in the OCG? I know it got banned in TCG. Is it legal in OCG, though? That I'm not sure of. Is that nope, it's not banned, or nope, it's legal? Then this is breath. Okay. So just gonna run. Sure, just scanning it, sure. Bye. Weird. Go away, Zemus Mom. We know you just want to be bells and you use up too much of my MP. Alright. We'll just use potions to keep top off here. Gotta make sure we go into the final fight fully healed. Don't want to make that mistake twice. Alright. Full HP, full MP, full jam, you can leave now. We don't need you here. Alright. Let's go through this dialogue again. And by go through this dialogue, I mean I'm going to sit here and mash the A button and pretend that I am not seeing this for the first time. I played Super Baby Samurai's Mark V's Life. RP was my most diverse active time, so I keep up when things get added in back. Oh, fair! One thing that I find very funny with the Super Heavy Samurai stuff, not even specifically relating to the cards themselves so much. Before we got Wakaushi, I don't know how this happened, but somehow the fan translation name for Wakaushi was Super Heavy Samurai Young Pimp. I have no idea how that happens, but that is so funny that that's what he was called for a while. Anyway, let's just Meteor Zemus again. You know, when you think this is Zemus, right? Like, this is the guy. He's kind of a jobber. Just saying, like, he loses to literal NPCs. Like, yeah, Zeromus doesn't, but Zemus himself just kind of shows up, T-poses at us, dies to Meteor, and then we never, well, you know, we just go to the final boss. Huh. I guess the T-pose didn't assert dominance after all. Still love the faceplant noise. Alright. Yep, fake out victory, fake out victory. Edge is a douche, we know this. I really don't like Edge. Yep. You're doing your thing. You're gonna absorb Meteor. Yep. So, it would really not have hurt them to give you an auto-save before this final boss. Having to go through all this dialogue every time you want to try the boss, kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. I was actually playing, I actually played the 3D DS version of FF3 casually after I finished the Pixel Remaster on stream. I wanted to see like how different it felt, you know, and it definitely did have some significant differences. I'm not sure really enough to want another playthrough on the stream, but in that version, there are no save points throughout the entire Crystal Tower, meaning you have to do a 5 boss rush with no saves and no reusable full heals. You get a full heal after each boss and that's it. Not good. Right, can we get through all this dialogue? We're having our Gigas Earthbound moment again. I mean, I will say, this is a good moment. I don't mean to belittle this scene. This scene is good. Like, the music's swell and everyone can I like this idea. And the fact that the music keeps playing as you go into the battle scene is a nice touch. The first time. By the second time, it kind of was as welcome. By the third time, the impact is completely lost. Okay. So one thing I did see as well that I said was, before you use the crystal, we can put up Shell and Protect, so I'm going to do that as well. Probably because some things in Japan don't have translations, so they just kind of read things wrong. Like Neko, Nico, and Nico are Katsuma and Pede. All said the same way, said spelled differently, but slightly different. That's fair, that is fair. Japanese, much like English, is not a language that is exactly intuitive at times. I do like this track. This is a good track. This is the, I forget what the full name for it is, but this is basically the official, like, the theme of Final Fantasy. So I kind of like Gold as a sprite, I'm not gonna lie. Jamie can be an actual party member. Alright, Zeromus. Round 3. Can we take you down? Very concerned how low Riddy's HP is. Like, she's got way less HP than anyone else, but at least she probably has higher magic defense, so... Right, Lydia, put up Shell. We're going to try and put up Protect as well before we activate the crystal. I was going to do it again. Oh, he just does it again. Never mind. Okay, I guess that must be for an old version of the game. Alright, crystal it is. Well, we're waiting for a moment. I don't want to trigger it too early. Just in case. There we go. From a shuriken. Black magic. And we're just going to cast Flare. That's the plan. We're just going Flare, we're going to jump. Okay, Vidya's Flare does do a lot to him. Who would have thought? Counter Flare on Cecil, that's great. Cecil's the one guy that can take that very easily. Kiraja. Shuriken. Summon. Nope. Magic. Flare. That will prompt the counter flare. Oh wow, yeah. Quad 9. Huh. Alright. Alright, I think we've got a strategy here. Dang Edge, don't die on me, Edge. He's gonna die on me, isn't he? He's dying on me. That's a very cool looking attack, though, I have to say. Alright, yeah, the counter flare made that do like low damage. Kiraja. Another big bang. That's not good, that's gonna do a lot. Okay, that nullifies our buffs. We haven't got any buffs up though. Kiraja. He just healed himself, what the heck? You guys saw that, right? He just healed himself for 9k. I don't know what's going on, but we're just gonna keep trying. It seems to be working. So we're just gonna keep going ham. Yeah, there's the shake. Shake, shake. Total Sages! Ah, thank you for the follow! Thank you so much! Oh no, that's Big Bang. Big Bang attack! Flare! Okay. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're still in this. Counter flare onto Kane. It's actually pretty the best fight it could be on. He's got quite a lot of HP. Not enough though, unfortunate. That's fine, that's fine. On the plus side, him being dead means that our heals are going to be more per person. Because cure, spread casting rather, is divided by the number of people benefiting from it. Oh, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. Just actually casting flare, sure. Flare it up. I could pick up Edge and Kane, but I'm honestly not sure it's worthwhile. With him casting spells, I think it's better to just keep these three as healthy as we can. Funny enough, I was kind of knocking Lydia earlier, saying she was kind of not very good, but I think she's actually going to carry us here. Flare. Kiraja. That's perfect timing. That lowers the Big Bang damage. Triggers the counter flare. We've got the Kiraja lined up. It's on Cecil, which is the ideal person to be on to get the most HP. Ah, that should be good. That should be good. Big Bang. Yep. Yeah, how many damage? Oh, it's got the sacrifice. Okay. More Kirajas. I mean, honestly, I think we found our strategy here. It's Kiraja, flare, and Cecil can attack whenever possible. Uh-oh, Meteor. Wow. Great spell, dude. Incredible spell. I think we're okay. I think we might be getting away with this. I'm fine with Edge and Kane staying on the floor, frankly. If we can keep everyone else healthy. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Get absolutely destroyed, you complete buffoon. Read it, guys. All it took was the power of leveling up to level 60 and spamming the shit out of flare. Woo! Look at that pretty disintegration. Look at him, he's literally falling to pieces. Let's go! And of course we ended with Edge dead. As long as evil exists in the heart of the living, I can't perish. Grah! Power of friendship, true, the power of friendship and this flare that I cast. Okay, that's a cool effect. That was a very cool explosion. I'll give him that. Well done. I have no idea you possess such strength. Last time I saw you, you were like level 52. Beyond perhaps the people of the Blue Planet have evolved beyond us Lunarians already. I like Pokemon. Yeah, you might be right. Oh, shut up, Edge. Devomus's last words bother me, though. As long as evil exists, true evil will never die. Every living creature has at least a touch of evil in its heart, alongside goodness. As long as there is light and darkness, the overworld and the underworld, it will be so, and then will summon Chaos Sork. Good exists because evil exists, and it was your good that destroyed Xenos' evil. Oh, stop it already. There was nothing to Edge. Shut up, Edge. You were literally worthless. What are you talking about? I'm surprised that I didn't try to control you. See, Rydia knows what. Rydia knows she was the carry here. I'm sure you have enough evil inside. No, my heart is filled with goodness all the way. Well, it's time I returned home. What will the rest of you do now? I think we'll go home too. Yes, there are people who are worried about us. I see. I'm glad to have such wonderful friends. I look forward to the day we meet again. I mean, we've got the ship thing just go here, right? It's not going to be long. May I come with you? Wish to join me? Yes, I cannot return home, not after all I've done. I'd very much like to meet my father's people. Ah, yes, Lunarian blood flows in your veins. Very well, come along. But you must be ready for a long, long sleep. God, I wish that were me. I am, thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. Does that mean you've forgiven me? How foolish of me. Of course not. I've caused too much suffering for that. We are off to spend many years in slumber. We pray that the Blue Planet will be peaceful forevermore. Come. Yes. Cecil, are you certain you want to part this way? He's your brother. Oh yeah, it's not like you knew him. To quote, of all things, Pantheon stocking with garter belt. Friends are the family you choose. Siblings are those strangers with whom you share your life. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, Golbez. To be fair, Golbez, you do look very cool. Cecil. Goodbye. Goodbye, my brother. Cecil. Thank you. Oh, he forgave him. Oh. Ooh, look at that fancy mode 7. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light. You really are not making the BLS jokes any easier for me again. We'll rise to the heavens over the still land. I would quote Mortal Kombat 11 Sub-Zero, we are brothers by blood and nothing more. Exactly, exactly. Moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Before long, the moon would set forth on a voyage once more, seeking out its light. Though of shed blood, Time's march keeps the two separated. One on Earth, one of the moon. This is like very downtrodden sounding music considering we just beat the final boss. Not gonna lie. Well, where's the big heroic fanfare? We beat the game, right? We're gonna be all like, yay, we did it. Luge. Okay, I guess we're not reusing it then. Could have just parked it somewhere convenient. We shall begin today's training. Yes, sir. Where's Palom? Oh no, not again. There we go, that's the music I was expecting. It's like a bit more upbeat. And then I cast Blizzard on the creatures that we encountered at Mount Ordeals. Bonk. Ow! How many times are you going to be late to training? The Elder's really angry. She drags them off. How many times do I have to scold you before you learn? It'll be years before you're even half the sage Teller was. As punishment, you must train twice as hard as your sister today. That's not fair. I think it's very fair. Ramps, when will you come to realize that you have responsibilities? You are heir to the throne! I know, jeez. I I could not respect a king that says the word "jeez." Your mouth says you know, but your actions say otherwise. Yeah, yeah. The correct words here would be "yes, sir." My mic's too low? Am I too low? Looks alright on my levels. I'm not sure, Spectre. It looks okay on my levels so far. Maybe a little annoying, I don't know. Alright, I'll shape up. Sigh. I can't help but think about Vidya, though. Sigh. Vidya? Edge, don't crush on Vidya. She was like 8 at the start of this game. It's kind of creepy. I mean, I know you don't know that, but it's still kind of weird. Your Highness, have you been listening to anything I've said? What a courageous young lady. Yes, I never thought she would really come back. Vidya. Spending all your time with the summons, I guess? Vidya, why do I have fangs and you don't? I wish I didn't have fangs so I could be like you. How can I be like you? What are you talking about? It doesn't matter what we look like. True. We turn around, the future looks bright for the land of summons. Indeed, I'm sure she will get more beautiful by the day. The important thing is what you're like on the inside, not the outside. True. Isn't that right, Cecil? Wait, is Yang king now? Honey, you're a queen now. Try calling me my king instead of honey. I know, but I can't stand being so formal. Oh no, it's time for training. The old king just standing there? Let's begin training. Yeah! Honey, a king shouldn't be... Former king, he still has a crown. Not say that, I think Yang will create a wonderful kingdom. You get to be a king, you get to be a king, everyone gets to be a king. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely thought Edward actually died. Your Highness! Play the song about the paladin again for us. I will, but only after I finish my work. You want the castle back the way it was, right? Yeah, that's a promise, right? Anna, I hope you're watching over me. I'm helping the people of Damsian. I'm caring for other people, as I've cared for you, like you said I should. I hope you and Stella are having a fine time together. Dwarves, tally-ho! We need to repair the castle with great haste. Your Majesty, we don't have enough materials. Take apart the tanks and remove any useful pieces. There's no need to worry about war anymore. I wonder how Cecil and his friends are doing. Almost forgot to tell you. It seems Sir Cecil and Lady Rosa to become the new King and Queen of Baron. Oh my! And we've been invited to the coronation ceremony. Oh, how lovely. Your Majesty, you're not helping to fix the castle at all. I'm the king, I can do whatever I want. Now go take apart some tanks. Lally-ho! To be fair, good answer. I'm the king, screw you. Oh, Kane was a blonde this whole time? Huh. I genuinely had no idea Kane was blonde. Cecil, Rosa, can't bring myself to face you both, not yet. I must test myself as you did, Cecil, at Mount Ordeals. I will train until I have surpassed my father as a dragoon. Only then shall I return to Baron. What is Cecil and Rosa up to, I wonder? Oh. The chicken didn't flush the toilet. Disgusting! What is it? This man has a name? Huh. This is also auto-scroller. I can't advance this. You have to see this. The moon, it's turning red and a dragon's coming out of it. Apparently we're jumping ahead 10 Final Fantasies ahead of time. It's Final Fantasy 14 now. What is going on with the moon? That's the sun, that's not the moon. Why are we looking at the sun? Oh no, our astrologer's stupid, he doesn't know what the moon is. Oh. Oh. The moon just left. That's probably fine, right? We probably didn't need that. Doesn't really do anything for us. on, Cecil? I thought I heard my brother's voice. Really? I couldn't tell for sure, but I figured it was probably just my imagination. Hey, it's you what? You're getting ready? It's your big day. I'm not a dwarf, but I'm still Scottish. You must have lost track of time. You can't see it before the big day. It's bad luck. You two can play smoochy face all you want later. Come on, Rosa. I mean, Your Majesty? Please just call me Rosa. Well, Rosa, you gotta get dressed. And get some makeup on ya. The what bread can't keep people right, and come on, we haven't got all day. I'll be right there. Can't wait to see everyone again. It's been so long. Cecil, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm not sure about this. I think Cecil may actually be the only Final Fantasy protagonist to canonically get married. I heard my brother's voice say, so long. Oh, Edge. Why did you have to come along? Dragging down. See, yeah, even Sid's sick of your shit, Edge. I'm not gonna lie, the little dwarf girl's cute. She gets head pats for sure. Makes you wonder what these kind of cutscenes would be like if they were doing this in full 3D these days. I'm sure the ending to the DS one probably has a much nicer CGI than what's going on right now. But I mean, this is what you had to deal with back then. You know, you didn't have full CGI models and voice acting. You had to just manipulate sprites to imply movement and actions. It's nice. It is nice to see the sort of animation in the games like this. Ah, the Spoonie Bard arrived. Right on time. Fun fact about Rydia. It's not very obvious from her outfit, from her sprite rather. Her official outfit, she's basically just wearing a leotard. A little underdressed for the ceremony here. I can't help but think that maybe you would have covered up a bit more. Just saying. And with that, looks like we've come to an end. Everyone got what they wanted. Everyone had a nice happy ending. Cecil gets married, and with that, the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Oh, isn't that nice? I have that message to everyone of the Pixel remasters. And with that, we can officially say we have finished the Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. Well, that was certainly a game. That is the whole game. That is everything. There is a sequel. I am not playing the sequel. There is a sequel to Fantasy IV called The After Years. I've never played The After Years, but I know someone who has. And his consensus was, do not play The After Years. So I will be giving that one a miss. However, as we let the credits roll, there is something else that we need to address, which is we need to reassess our tier list. For those of you that weren't here when we did it, when we finished Final Fantasy I The Pixel Remaster, which was the first thing I ever streamed on this channel, by the way. The very first game I ever streamed was Final Fantasy I. We did a tier list at the end. And we need to have a look at how that tier list holds up. After every Final Fantasy game we've done, we've been looking at the games that came afterwards and seeing how they stack up. So give me a moment here, and I will reveal to you our tier list, which I still have saved. Here it is. This is the tier list that we made. Or I made, I should say. We made together. This is my Final Fantasy tier list. This is the most up-to-date version of it that was last updated after I finished Final Fantasy III. And suffice to say, Final Fantasy III was a little bit higher before I replayed it. And now that we've finished 4, it's time for us to give 4 a more thorough analysis. Because I'll be honest, when I put 4 on this list, I had not played 4 in a long, long time. And this is the first time I've ever actually finished Final Fantasy IV. I've never finished this game before. With this, I have now finished FF1, FF2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can have a jump. I have finished 10, 10-2, and I have finished every expansion of FF14, which on this tier maker they are given as their own games, like Rome Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Shadowbringers. They're all much of muchness, if I'm entirely honest. But so now we need to work out where do we drop this in, because this game is definitely going down at the tier, definitely. So let's kind of step back and analyze. So what does this game do better than the previous games? Well, we have characters. You know, Cecil, Rose, and they are predefined characters with their own personalities and arcs. That is definitely an improvement for the storytelling. We do have predefined roles for the characters. So this is the first Final Fantasy game where every character has their own unique role. And I think that actually, in this particular case, really hurts it. So I like 9. 9 is right up the top here. I like 9, and part of why I like 9 is because in 9, every character has their own unique thing. Vivi is the Black Mage, Steiner is the Knight, Zidane is the Thief. They might gain various abilities that give them a bit of crossover, but for the most part, Vivi will always be doing black magic. He will never learn white magic. And that's the state of this game. The difference, though, in this game, they really liked this idea. You can tell they did, because, as we were all sick of by the end of the game, they heckin' love their puzzle encounters. And when they're not doing puzzle encounters at the start of the game, they're giving you awkward party compositions. Like, oh, you get to have Cecil and Rydia and Teller. So you've got one frontliner and 2 mages. Or, oh, you can have Cecil and Palom and Porom and Teller. One frontliner and 3 mages. I feel like this game hit its stride in the middle. The mid part of the game kind of, I'd say pretty much everything after Cecil becomes a paladin, up until we go to the moon. That's when the game fell at its best. Because around about that time is when we got our fixed party. In fact, yeah, that was the best part. When we got our fixed party, Cecil, Rydia, Rosa, Kain, and Edge, the game gave us a nice balanced party that could do anything and wasn't throwing puzzles at us. Once we got to the moon, the game really fell in love with its puzzle encounter design. And I think that really hurts it. And now I'll hold my hands up and say, there's a non-zero chance. There is an entirely possible chance that I might have, on some of these battles, not been, I might have missed a trick, shall we say. I may have not realised that I could have made things much easier for myself if I was doing X, Y, Z, like, you know. Oh, if you cast, like someone actually pointed out to me afterwards, the jerk with the snake arms that was a really hard fight near the start of the game. Apparently, if you just cast Reflect on Cecil and then like Reflect Bio or something, it becomes hilariously easy. Didn't know that. But I think there's definitely some cases where there was puzzle bosses at play that we were just not picking up on. That we weren't picking up on, like the dinosaurs with their Reflect Spam and Bio on each other. I don't like those kind of encounters. I feel like those sort of encounters have a place, but they are something you need to choose few and far between. What's on the level curve? I mean, most of this stream, unfortunately, has been me sitting here level grinding while you guys are watching, because apparently Zeromus was just too hard. Now, there's a chance that we maybe grinded a bit more than we needed to, but we still ended that fight with 2 of our party members dead, and I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't have taken too much for that to go south. Granted, he is the final boss, he is meant to be a challenge, I get that. But at the same time, like I I think the grinding was pretty necessary. See, like, what if you've never played this game before and didn't know how to progress without looking at a guide? So in that regard, I'd say it's pretty good. Now, what I mean by that is, I don't think there were many instances in this game where I got completely lost on where I need to go. I think the game does an okay job of pointing you in the right direction for an older RPG. But I don't know how you are meant to figure out some of these things in terms of, like, the optional content, perhaps, So let's start actually ranking. So, story-wise, it's fine. The story is kind of whatever. I have to say the story is better than 1, 2, and 3, because 1, 2, and 3 barely had a story. But it's a pretty bare-bones story, and I feel like the most interesting part of the story is kind of... not even right to the story itself. I feel like the most interesting part were the 4 themes. And they just kind of show up, get absolutely jobbed, and then die. And then they come back later, and then they're just even weaker. Like, I feel like they were far more interesting than the rest of the plot. Because ultimately, let's be honest, the plot is Golbez was mind-controlled by someone on the moon who we only meet at the very end of the game, and that's why he's being a jerk, and we don't even really quite get the end goal. But, I mean, again, old game, I can't be too harsh on the story, but I'm going to be a bit harsh. But for me, the big thing is the encounter design. I think this encounter design was just very unfun. The dungeons were fine, the encounters weren't. And the skewed party dynamics, I'm not a fan of. So for this reason, it's definitely dropping out of A. I mean, that's not even a question. Now, I will say, 6 here. 6's position here is a very big placeholder, because I remember very little about 6. This one is definitely going to change in one way or another, I'm certain of it. So don't get mad, but the 6 is down quite low. I know this one's very beloved. Now, what it boils down to is, did I like 4 more than 3 or not? This is kind of where I'm at. How do I feel about 4 compared to 3, and how do I feel about 4 compared to 8? Given the choice, I definitely would rather play 4 than 8. The weird part is, though, even though 3, I didn't enjoy the end of it at all, and 3 does have its own share of gimmicks, like the mini dungeons and the dungeon with the enemies that split and you've got to use the katanas. Even despite that, I felt like those gimmicks were less egregious. Like, 3 has its gimmicks, for sure, but you can brute force some of those gimmicks a lot more than you could brute force the gimmick fights in 4. Now, compared to 8, that's hard. I actually tried to replay 8 at the start of last year before I started streaming. Back when Yemi was kind of doing her homework for her streaming. And I found it really hard to play again. Like, really hard. I got like maybe 2 or 3 hours in, and I found it really hard to keep going. Just because I was just bored. Now, granted, 8, I was doing grinding that I could have avoided. But I don't know if that would help or not. That being said, here's where I'm at. After finishing 4, I am more open to the idea of playing 8 again, and hopefully finishing 8, than I think I am open to the idea of playing FF4 again. I have no desire to play this game again. Like, outside of the frustrating parts, outside of the gimmicks and whatnot, it's just fine. Like, the game as a whole, in my mind, is not memorable enough to be, like, offensively bad. It's not memorable enough to be, like, extremely good. It's just, like, honestly, C tier. C tier feels extremely appropriate. If this was if Fantasy 4 was a paper that I was grading, it doesn't excel, it doesn't fall super flat, it's just fine. You'd never pick it out as your favourite, but it'd do. I think that's where we're going to leave it. I think leaving 4 in C tier, just under 8 for the moment, this seems okay. We may move that. Depending on how we feel about 8 eventually, we may... I am very much open to the idea that 8 could still go down in the tier list. You know, places can go up as well as down. But I think for now, I think putting 4 at a solid C tier is about where we're at. It's fine. Would I recommend it? Probably not. Honestly, I'd probably recommend, well, 1 or 2, or maybe I probably would even recommend 3 over 4, just because I think they do more interesting things with their battles Zen, hello! You just as we just finished up our tier listing. We have shoved 4 down from bottom of A tier down to higher end of C. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to stick it for now. That's where we're going to leave it. So guys, for our next game, I don't know what we're doing yet. Our next RPG slot game is either going to be, it might be 5. I do like 5. I will say 5 I do enjoy. But I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to think on it. I'm going to think on it on the rest of the week. And we're going to see how it goes. And if we don't do 5, we might do something a little bit different. I have a couple of games that I think might be a fun alternative as a RPG slot game. One of them's quite short as well, so it won't disrupt the FF marathon too much. I'll see. I'll sit on it for a bit and see how I'm feeling come making my schedule on the weekend. But yeah, that's our tiers done, and that's FF4 completed, guys. So thank you for being here for that. Thank you for keeping me company through all of the fantasy has been finaled post. We are done with it. We have moved FF4's position on the tier list down to top end of C tier, down from its previous position at the bottom of A, because it's fine. It's a fine game, but it doesn't excel, and I do not really want to play it again. I am less enthused about playing it again than other games on this list. Like 12, I put quite low. I'm more enthused about the idea of playing 12 again to see if it's more fun than I remember, than I am about replaying 4. That's how I feel about finality. But yeah, guys, I'm going to take us over to the game screen. We'll have a little wind down, and of course, we'll find someone to raid. So please keep your hands clear of the closet doors, and I'll meet you over there in just a moment. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you all for being here, and thank you all for keeping me company through that extended grind session that I was certainly not expecting to have to deal with. I honestly thought level 60 was going to... 54 rather. I honestly thought level 54 was going to be possibly slightly overkill. I was not expecting to have to grind another, 6 levels of it, but so be it. A fine stream. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves. So I'm looking at who we're going to raid now, and I think I see someone who's a good raid candidate. Let me just check to make sure they're not wrapping things up. No, they're not. Cool. All right, guys. Because we hit 50k. So, oh my gosh, I do need to make some more redeems for you guys to use that with. I mean, I think we all know that AR dot. I was trying to spell Ara and I spelled Rara. Good job, Helm. Good job. I think we all know that ARA.exe is going to be a redeem in the future. But yeah, I will make some more for you guys to enjoy. Obviously, got the lighting ones right now, but yeah, the Ara seem to be surprisingly popular during the Spyro stream, so that will definitely be at some point in the future. I can promise you guys that much. I think it's put AR. I don't even know what I'm spelling anymore. My brain is fried. I blame Zeromus and his Big Bang. I can be a pirate, Jim Millard. You're all welcome for the suggestion. It was a great suggestion, I think. So guys, we're going to be raiding into lovely Bean. We love her in this house. We're going to be raiding into Melanie the Melon. She is playing some Pikmin 2 right now. So we're going to raid into her. You guys all know the message by now, I'm pretty sure, but just in case you don't, say it with me, perfectly normal maid raid. And if you have the emotes, feel free to drop in a Helm-Chan heart. If you don't have the heart, then feel free to put in another one. Oh, and yes, suggestions for Smash or Pass. You know what? Thank you, Zodom. I'm going to relink real quick here. Here is the post for that. If you want to give me some more Smash or Pass suggestions, everyone is going to be rated. Much like the robot tier list that I did back in, I think it was November. Every card that you guys send is going to be given the Smash or Pass treatment. And without spoiling too much, guys, I have a folder here. Hold on, let me count. I currently have 207 cards. There's currently 207 cards on the Smash or Pass. And that number's only going to get higher by Sunday rather. So yeah, feel free to send some more my way. The more, the merrier, and we'll see what kind of weird and wonderful cards you guys throw. But now, guys, I'm going to send you guys over to Melanie. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for just being here and enjoying yourselves. And for those of you who haven't joined yet, reminder, we do have a Discord. The link is down below, or you can do exclamation mark. In fact, I'll do one for you. Exclamation mark Discord. Please read the rules and whatnot, but the Helm-Chan Discord is now open for business. Beefy stream, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. The Roblox tennis was about 6 hours. I don't know if it's going to be quite as long, but we'll certainly see. For now, though, guys, please give all your love to Melanie. Again, here's the vague message once more. And I will see you all again, hopefully tomorrow. We're going to be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm going to be playing some live twins. And I look forward to seeing what rules you guys have got. Feel free to come and destroy me with Spaghetti Samurais or rock out the gold prime, whatever you guys are feeling. I always love seeing you brews. As always, guys, you've been an absolute pleasure to serve. It's been a delight to be here tonight. Hope to see you all again very, very soon. And have a wonderful evening. Take care.